Everything is fucking broken.
Yes. Hello. Welcome.
Shit.
Welcome to ROMS.
Dowden can't contain himself. He's trying to get streaming working. Streamlabs OBS is busted on mine. Again.
Hello.
We're rolling, whatever. My name's Jake. DJ's here.
Hi, I'm just monitoring the stream in case something Dowden didn't realize this is happening, like feedback loops, but it seems okay for now.
Mary is also here.
Hey, I'm back. Yep.
And Dowden's here, I guess.
Hello. How do I close the taskbar?
I was gonna say your task.
Now I got a cough. I got to edit out later. Great.
How do I close the taskbar?
I just hide the taskbar usually.
Taskbar settings.
Why do you have your taskbar on all your windows?
Good question.
I did that, to be fair. I kinda...
Windows does that by default, and I'm like, nah, get that shit out of here.
So I like the borderless window being able to, like, not deal with scrolling down there, but when you alt-tab on a borderless windowed game, sometimes that taskbar doesn't appear up, so I have to go to the other screen. And it's nice to grab it that way.
There.
My Discord is freaking out. This is all going great.
Great. Hello. Welcome. How's everybody doing today? Everybody's week's been good. How's the audio sound? I can try to fix that. I'm gonna be not gonna fix that, but as long as you're sounding okay-ish, we're doing pretty good. The taskbar, I dealt with the taskbar situation. It's been very good. I think the stream looks good. Don't try to type in anything to change the topic. That's just text I put on the screen. That's not real. It's just text. It's just white text on a blue background. It's fine. How's everybody been? Been good? Video games? Coming up on
Wrestling.
E3. So that's...
Did you catch the wrestling last night?
Hooray.
No.
E3.
No, I did not catch the wrestling last night. What happened in the wrestling last night, sir?
Spoilers, Shayna Baszler won again, so she's still got the title. Adam Cole, Bebe, has won the main title, which was a good match. There was a very good ladder match. Street Profits won. You should watch it, Jake. You like takeovers and stuff. You like the occasional wrestling.
Yeah,
occasional
it's gotta be good though.
Yeah, takeovers are always good.
NXT is usually pretty solid. Like when I do watch the pay-per-views for it, it's usually pretty good.
There was Velveteen Dream versus Tyler Breeze, and that was surprisingly extremely good. Like Tyler Breeze pulled off a match out of his ass, and it was like top tier. It was very good.
Cool.
I did not know Tyler Breeze got demoted.
Yeah, because what the fuck else is he gonna do in the main
That's a good
show?
point. Hey, it's either NXT or whatever the other one is.
Fucking leaving or some shit.
Whatever the one is, 205 Live, the one that all the
Yeah.
like actually entertaining to watch wrestlers get put into.
Yeah, but no one watches because it's 205
But nobody,
Live.
right? Yeah. Great.
Cool.
Don't watch pro wrestling.
I kind of want to now that I know that somebody's named Velveteen Dream. And
Yeah.
Oh
Delicious.
man, you would fucking love Velveteen Dream. His whole, when he first came out, his like ethos and like character design is like just Prince from like the 80s,
Yep.
and he's just like extended
Okay.
that. It's very good. His glasses has like a third lens there, so it's like 3 lenses, and they're purple. He's got the frilly fucking Prince shirt on. His first.
Oh, I forgot about the
couple
shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, his first couple matches, his pants or spandex pants or whatever his work pants are in wrestling, just had like an airbrushed image of his face on them on the legs.
Nice.
In all giant like. It's great.
Fancy.
His whole character is just fucking superb.
I'm gonna look up a Google image search of him right now.
Interesting.
I'm amazed someone like him, something like his
Someone
character,
like him?
is in WWE and like it's working, because
Yeah,
it
that's
would
rare.
work on the indie scene, but like if it goes to the main area of WWE, they would tinker the fuck out of it, and it just wouldn't work.
Yeah. No, yeah, this seems like a character from PWR, Party World Wrestling.
Yeah,
Party World
yeah.
Wrestling.
That's the one wrestling thing I ever attend. So yeah.
Hmm.
It's got to be weird enough for me, man.
You gotta have people
So
dressed
what's-
as kaiju. That's the only thing I know.
Well, there's a puppet wrestler that won the belt recently. The PWR Party Friends Forever belt.
Excellent. AEW has a person called the Luchasaurus
Luchasaurus Rex.
who wears a like mask that's all green and messy and kind of looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, he doesn't look like it, but he's making himself look like a monster.
There's a character in PWR called Space Lizard Super Wizard, and he has a lizard
What?
luchador mask, and he's very good. Yeah, Space Lizard Super
Space
Wizard.
Lizard, Super
Yeah.
Lizard.
Super Wizard.
Uh-huh.
Well, of course.
He's great.
Well, of course. That makes sense.
He's very good.
Hey, look at
He also does like a Common Rider style henshin. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know.
So can
Video
someone
games, I guess.
so can
or-
someone confirm for me that I typed in the chat? Just want to make sure. Just
I
somebody,
don't know. Okay,
take a look
let
at
me
that.
Look. Let me look.
because
And Twitch really sucks.
Because I'm
What?
concerned Streamlabs might be typed into my my account and not, I don't know, with the chat.
There's like no chat messages
What?
in here whatsoever
okay,
from you
okay,
or ROMs
okay,
or
Okay, that's upsetting. I don't know how to fix that, but I'm here. So talk to me in the chat. It's gonna be great.
Well, don't talk to him because he won't.
I can't see a fucking thing
Yeah,
you say, so don't
mean-
talk to me.
And my Discord video just keeps stalling.
You're like a ghost
We got a
right
ghost.
now.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. Awesome. That would probably
Hold on.
explain. Awesome.
Hold on. We got it. We're gonna fix it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I just need to hold on. Don't look at that. Don't look at anything that's
Well,
happening.
now
Are
I'm gonna
there
load up
any
the stream and
other
look at it.
belts? Are there any other belts in Party World Wrestling?
So there's the Friends Forever belt. There was a cursed like skull belt that I can't remember the name of because I'm a bad fan.
Sure.
Shit. The Necro Weight belt, that's what it was.
Great.
Yes. It let you command skeletons and turned you evil at a certain point. Like Doc Master, who is a Canadian guy. He got corrupted by the power of the belt.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I just got the ghost. Okay.
I did it just to spite you.
I got the ghost now. Hold on.
So is everything working now?
Everything's working fine.
I think so.
Everything's working fine.
Hopefully.
Video games?
You're routing the trash man now. Everything's
I
working
apologize
great.
to the audio listener, all two of you. You have no
Yeah.
idea what's going on right now.
I just sized a picture of a ghost from Google and to be in the background on Jake's whiteboard now, and it's just to his right now. It's just a ghost.
Oh yeah, okay, I see it there.
Let's see. Oh, he's a ghost. You're right with the trash man. You're gonna see
I
some
finally
stuff.
was able to
Good.
clear off. Finally got that fucking whiteboard cleared off.
Mhm.
Work shit. It's
God,
done finally. Fuck.
whiteboards, man. I have one in my office, and it's a fucking pain in my ass. Fucking whiteboard.
What's on your
I use-
whiteboard?
I use that all the time.
It's I don't know, just random stuff, like random notes and stuff, and it's just like I don't know. They're like old, they're like months old. They're not even new. I just don't erase it, because then people would write notes again. I don't
the
want any notes.
Right.
I don't want notes.
All of the whiteboards at Gary's work end up being covered in like Naruto fan art for some reason. I don't know
course.
why.
I was gonna say.
He
Uh-huh.
works at an insurance building.
Okay.
That's where all the real weebs are. It's insurance.
Sorry, I had to get an update on the whiteboards from Gary just
Uh-huh.
now. There's
Okay,
a
from the
very
field?
large drawing. Yeah, a
Mhm.
very large drawing of Chester Cheetah right now on the whiteboard. So there you go.
Okay.
I just hope it's
Naruto.
orange.
Chester
Yeah,
Cheetah.
of
All right.
course.
Awesome. Okay.
They're fancy and they got orange dry erase
Mhm.
markers.
Of course. Uh-huh.
What else
Well,
are you
that's
going to use
some
them
carrots.
for?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's the answer. So, everybody's day been good. Everybody's week been good. Here, we'll focus on video games
Staying
instead of wrestling.
cheesy.
Staying
Everybody's
everybody's staying cheesy.
Yeah.
I know I am. I tell you what, keto, you're always eating cheese every day. I don't remember what I played, so somebody's got to read me off the document.
Oh my god.
Why?
Really?
Do you not have a second monitor?
I do, but I'm scared. I'm scared to touch anything, and it's all
I mean,
crumble in my
whatever.
hands like molasses. I could talk about AFK Arena. Was the big game I played this week.
You fell
you
for the
actually
Twitter
played
ads.
it?
Yeah, we fell for the Twitter ads. Listen, I've been desperate
Shameful.
for a new mobile game, and it's a quest that's ending poorly. Like I've been going through like really terrible like ad-filled games, like fucking Google recommendations on the Google Play Store. It's bad. Let's just say that much. And AFK Arena is the one that's been holding my attention the most, at least. So there's that. It's just kind of it's a gacha game, but then it's kind of an AFK gacha game. You collect.
Nihiling gotcha game.
Yeah, basically, you pick up characters. The characters each have its own unique skill that they can do, and you just kind of push through levels with the skills. Like, I have one guy that's just a big guy with a sword, and he just has a jump up stun attack, and that's it. Like that's his big move. It's very basic. Now Jake has become a full ghost, so we're gonna make him a full ghost now. Well, that's okay. He's gone.
Well.
He's a ghost now. I'm gonna put him up there.
Well, Jake told me to move it to US East, and I did, and then he died.
He became a
so
ghost.
I don't know.
So,
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
no, AFK Arena is interesting. I think because it's doing it pretty well for like what it is. Like you know what you're getting into when you're playing that game. You know immediately both like the type of game it is. It's a gacha idle game. Like that's what you're gonna get. Like you're not getting a great experience. You're getting like just sort of something sort of simple, sort of non-complex, and it's fine for what it is. I like it well enough with that, but I don't want to play it anymore. I probably won't keep playing it, or I might just
How
like
much do you actually play of this game? Like, do you just
Right.
set up like a team and then say go?
yeah,
and
basically,
leave it.
and like yeah. So there's it's you're kind of progressing across the map, and so like there's different instances. Like there's level 2B or something like that, 2-3, 2-4, and you're sort of progressing through this map. It's a huge map. There's like 40, and I'm on like map 3, so it's like a very long experience. It's I don't know. Like you don't play it much. You just kind of you click them into a thing. Maybe you win, maybe you don't, and and kind of all the time when you're there, they're just kind of killing random enemies. So it's
Do you have equipment or anything?
Yes.
Like, are there drops?
there
Okay.
it has light RPG elements. There are 4 slots per character. The characters also have alignments. Some of them are aligned towards light or nature or
So it has
evil.
all of the stuff built in that a phone game has to have
Uh-huh.
to make you grind it
Yes.
over and over again. Okay.
And get
ladder
from
boards. I joined a giant bomb clan team guild thing they have. So that's fun.
Ladder board, leaderboard.
Ladder board and leaderboard. There are ladders you climb in the multiplayer version, and there are actual leaderboards in terms of how far into the game you can progress. So everything you want from a mobile game and more, really. Every trope you can fit into a box, and it's in there, which is cool. It's it's what you're getting into, man.
So is that what you're doing now instead of playing auto chess?
Yeah. I want to get back into auto chess. I want the actual good version of auto chess they're making to come out.
Official one.
The official auto
The
chess.
real originators. Yeah.
Mhm. Like, that looks neat from what I've seen. I've seen this few trailers for that, and it looks much better than the one I was playing. So excited for that, certainly. I also have been using a pen pal app. Is that weird? Is it weird to have a pen pal in 2019?
Well, it's interesting. I want to hear about your pen pal now. Do they know
Okay.
that they're being talked about on a podcast?
They do not know that, and nor will they ever know that. They know me as Stoughton. The app is called Slowly. It's a messaging app that you basically write letters, and they take a certain amount of time based upon the distance between your country and the sender's country to travel to a
Oh,
location.
So this is like simulating the old
Yes,
style. Of
simulating
pen pals
letters
and
with
everything.
apps.
Okay.
I have 5 pen pals right now who have sent me messages. They are in various countries. I will start from the top. Amelia is in Indonesia. Cesaron is in Germany. You got some name I'm not going to try to pronounce from China. You got a lady from Indonesia.
You should pronounce it.
Sejang from China, Venosala from Indonesia, and Baji from Greece.
Yes.
That's a great name.
Baji. It's fun. It's like a thing. I've always wanted to have a pen pal, and it's good for me, especially since I've been trying to write more, of like getting practice with just writing, and it's an excuse to meet people too. It's a nice little app. It's not super complex. It's just letters, and then you have stamps they try to sell you. That's their monetization strategy, is stamps.
Does it get there quicker with a better stamp?
It gets here quick with a stamp. I have several U.S.-based stamps, including the Statue of Liberty. I think the Seattle. What's the Seattle thing called? The Seattle
Space Needle.
Space Needle. I have that
Yeah.
stamp.
Seattle pointy stick.
Your Seattle
Yeah.
pointy stick, yes. Just out here trying to find love on Slowly the app.
Wait, what? So this is some
No, it's not.
weird-
Dating
okay.
app. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Lonely
It's
Hearts.
not. Lonely Hearts.
Pal
Pen
app.
pal app. Yeah.
Lonely
No, it's just try to. I don't know. One of the best experiences I've had is meeting you guys from all over the world. We have a nice friend group from everywhere in the world, and I've always really enjoyed that. And I want to broaden my friend pool. I want to have friends in every country.
It sounds like a very cool app. Like, I did the pen pal thing when I was a little kid, and that might be kind of neat to just, I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know what people in Indonesia are up to.
What are you up to?
Learn.
Yeah, I want to. What's up? That's why I want to. That's why I
Playing
want
AFK Arena.
Yep. Playing AFK Arena right now.
They're designing their future waifu
Yeah.
in Azure Lane.
Fuck.
Those ads that I saw.
That'd be the minute I
Waiting for
uninstall
this.
that app, is when they say to me, "Hey, I'm just designing my waifu right now. Chilling on a Saturday night." That's when I go like, I need to be done with this person completely.
Does Baji watch anime?
Oh, Baji. Let me tell you something about him. Oh, Baji's just in it for the likes. His first message to me was, "Hey, hello, anyone to send me post stamp from their country and chit chat a bit." That's what Baji said to me, and I have not replied to Baji.
What?
Wow, why?
They're not
Jerk.
really your pen pal then,
I know.
are they?
He's not really, but he's the funniest name. So I'm gonna reply to him at some point, and just say, "Hey, what's up, my
Send
dog?"
him a stamp. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him a stamp with the Seattle Needle and go, "Hey, what's up? I'm on the East Coast. What's up? How you doing? Everything good, Baji? Cool. Yeah.
Stamp for stamp.
Stamp for stamp.
Yep.
It's life.
ASL.
Yep. ASL, yep. That's what we ask. Just make sure. Just include it right at the bottom. Sincerely,
Really hope.
Thowden. Under that. ASL? Question mark? A little thing.
Really hope that's what like pen pals in the 80s or like
Yep.
90s were.
hope.
Just a
Well-
nice hand addressed letter. Just dear Thowden, ASL question mark.
Hey, I'm gonna interrupt you
Badgy,
guys.
badgy.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna interrupt you guys here while my Discord is still working. I'm gonna leave because my video, and my audio keep dropping out every like 30 seconds for about 15 seconds a pop, and I can't fix it. So
Okay.
Oh,
And it
audio
just
as
did it
well,
right now.
that sucks.
everything's frozen.
Oh.
Oh.
Can't hear anybody. Okay,
Wait,
Oh God.
What if we changed did we change the region?
we changed the
No, we
server.
did.
Yep,
Yeah.
nothing. It happened once
Yeah.
you started streaming.
Wait, if you can't hear us, how did you respond to that?
Yeah.
Dun,
He's a
dun,
goat!
dun.
Told you he's a ghost.
See now he knows that the jig is up, so he can't.
We figured it
respond
out.
to that. But
It's
It's
true.
great that we're like running on him and he doesn't know.
yeah, no.
He's
Okay.
got a normal
well,
ass face.
yeah.
and stuff.
Sorry, Jake.
Sorry, Jake. We love you. Come join the chat. Somebody make sure he joins chat so I can yell at
No,
him some
he's
more.
probably pissed.
He's fucking God.
I would
He's
step away
yeah,
from
super
the
hot
computer
right
at
now.
that point too.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, see, he's in the chat right now. Fucking hate computers.
It's true. Welcome, Jake, friend of the show, to the chat.
Just think of
Apologies.
it as like your own
Oh God, I gotta
mental
get.
delay.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure you have a ghost. We're gonna make sure the ghost is prominently displayed, and that's all we can hope for. know?
Yeah. He's dead now.
You're with
so,
us in
for this
spirit.
week.
Yep.
With spirit. Cool.
That sucks.
Cool,
Oh,
cool.
well.
I mean, if you want, I mean, okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. I do want him around for the E3 thing. I don't know how we do that though, so we'll have to figure that out. Think about that. Chew on it a little bit.
So did you play any actual games, or was it all just made up
Oh,
bullshit?
I played an actual game. It's called Downloading Gears of War 4 for an entire day. That's the game I played from the Windows Store, and that's a game that's not fun, but was important. So Game Pass is doing a $1 for a month or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I picked that up.
Is
We're
it
gonna
only
3
for
months.
new people? Oh,
No.
3
No.
months.
3
No,
months.
you can just get it.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
So I want
Time for me to play some more Forza then.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna sign back up for that. Let
I'll
everybody
yep.
else know.
And then I'm teasing also. We're gonna play Sea of Thieves at some point on this channel.
Okay.
So check in like next week probably for me playing Sea of Thieves. So get ready for that stream. We're gonna be thieving. We're gonna see what the hell is going on in Sea of Thieves. I hope you can join us for that, everybody. So beyond that, I have been playing The Witcher 3. I'm getting close, folks. Please, God, let it be over. I got so many thoughts on that. I won't drag it out now. When I beat that thing, we're gonna have a long conversation. We're gonna have a
Okay, sure.
spoiler cast on The Witcher 3. It's gonna be great. But I know. No, the answer is no. The answer is no.
Well, when I wrote in the document that I was playing Dauntless,
Uh-huh.
are you playing Dauntless too, or no?
I want
you
to.
have- Okay.
I
well,
played it in the
maybe
beta.
you should download it because
Yeah.
it might take you a while.
It might.
apparently, so.
Okay, so Gears of War 4 is a 130 gigabyte download on the Windows Store. And so the problem with the Windows Store is everything. All the pieces
Yeah.
are bad. The download process is bad in that it will sometimes glitch out like it did yesterday when me and Popcans are going to play Gears of War 4 and go down to kilobit internet for some unapparent reason when it was at like 120. And it took a long time to download it from 120 to 130 on kilobyte. It took a long time. I don't know why it did that. I'll never know why it did that. But it's done now, and I'm happy about that. So
But you
Yeah.
haven't actually played any of it yet, because
no,
okay.
no.
I can understand that.
Disappointing, but I know. I should play more games. I know, all right? Listen, I bought God of War also.
I'm surprised that I've played way more games than you, and I've only been home for like a few days from my trip from DC.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Listen. In life, some days it gives you lemons. Other days you play The Witcher 3 and you feel like you're making progress, but it never ends.
That's true. Yeah, Witcher 3 does take a lot out.
Yep.
And you can play that all day and barely get anything done. So I understand that.
Yep. And that's where I'm at with that. So, cool.
Also, you're freaking out about E3 like
I know.
way more than any of us.
Yeah. So the other thing I did this week was make an E3 game. So that's, we'll talk about that when we get to E3 news. It's a game for everybody to play out there.
I like games.
Do you? What kind of games do you like?
All of them.
Okay, tell me about them.
Except mind games. That's a deal breaker. What?
Uh-huh. Okay. Question for you. What's this Mr. Love game? Let's just get into it. The hot banger of the show.
Okay.
What's with Mr. Love?
Well, I was hanging out in Mixler like you do.
As you do.
And yeah, Sarah mentioned playing some gacha otome, and otome are like lady dating games, like where you date dudes. So I was like, I gotta get on this. I like gacha games. So I downloaded it. The name of the game is Mr. Love Queen's Choice in America, even though in other countries it's apparently called Love and Producer, which makes a little bit more sense. Sounds a little less dumb. Like you play as this producer managing your dad's it's an entertainment group. You're a producer on TV shows. Like I have done programs about the dangers of uppers, like drugs. I've done a program on autism. I've done a program on AIDS awareness and prevention. Also, yeah.
Hold up! Back it up a little bit. What? All of that.
Like the parts of the game that you play, you're running this company. You have various departments that you level up. Like, let me just load up this fucking game because it's weird as hell. I'm
literally looking for this game right now. So
yeah.
Mr. Love.
Yeah, Mr. Love Queen's Choice is the name of the game. And it's actually put out by the same people who do this Chinese dress-up game that I have played before called Love Nikki. And it has a lot of very similar elements in the gameplay. Yeah, so you mess with that. You know what the deal is. Let's see. There are 4 different departments in your company that you need to level up. There's decision, creativity, the AD department, the video department, and decision is actually brand. I'm sorry. These 4 main stats are present in your company and in your cards that you collect through the gacha. You also have these experts, is what they're called, in your company that you earn through playing the game. The experts are different people that pop up. Like here's Punkillies. He's like a punk hipster guy that'll help out on events.
Oh, sure. Punkillies.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like hipster is actually technically one of his stats. He's an extrovert hipster that's good at lighting, music, and he's a rebel, of course. So you upgrade these experts. You have the cards. You have these stats. And basically, it's all in service of just clearing these missions. As you clear the missions, your company level rises. You get more cards, which are called karma. These cards are, there's Kiro, Lucian, Victor, and Gavin. These are the
Gavin.
4 dudes in the game. So you're
Gavin.
Yeah. You're earning cards for these guys. And with each card, there's like a date associated. You can text them on the phone, and it has their intimacy levels.
Okay.
Go up as you text them and do dates. It's a complicated game, And the reason it's so complicated is because they want you grinding like fucking crazy or spending money. Like, this is one of the money grabbingest games that I've played in a while. It's very similar to Love Nikki in that way, which I'm afraid to look up how much I spent on that game. So far I'm not letting myself spend any money on this game, this husband game, because I know once I start, it'll start a bad cycle. So I'm just not even
Sure.
going there. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
can you spend money? Because there's only 4 husbandos. So what the benefit to spending money?
Well, you get all of the resources that you need are in very short supply. Like, you run out of stamina very quickly, you run out of gold very quickly. Like, right now, I need 30,000 gold just so I can unlock this card that I've already earned
Mm-hmm.
through an event. And that's kind of how they get you in this game. They're like, look, you've basically already earned this. If you just had more like stamina or gold or these date gems, you could actually
You
do
just said some
something you
date
want to
gems,
do.
it'd be fine, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, exactly.
Give us some
So
date gems, damn it.
I forget the stupid fucking name they give the gems that you need for dating, but there totally is a thing for that. Let's see. Karma promises. That's what they're called. They're little purple hearts that you have to earn in the game. But yeah, there's a lot of grinding. You have to up the levels on your dude cards that you need in all these missions. You need different affinities of these dude cards. Like, it's basically grindy as fuck. But all of the artwork is very nice. They have English and Japanese voice acting that you can switch between. Like, all of the voice acting does seem pretty good. It's, I don't know. I kind of wish Sarah hadn't told me about this game because I'm spending way too much time on it now. And I feel kind of guilty. Like, Gary's trying to talk to me, and I'm texting Lucian or whatever instead, but whatever. I don't
You
know.
actually have to write the texts.
No, well, you pick. It's like multiple choice.
Right.
So you can kind of pick your response, but not really. It and the story is pretty dumb. It's basically about paranormal superpowers. Like, apparently all of the dudes you're dating and your main character are like X-Men. They talk about there being
Yeah.
a gene involved that lets
Okay.
you have powers.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, one of the dudes can stop time. One of them has this ability, this like charm ability to make anyone fall in love with him. It's very cheesy, but I'm having fun enough just going through the stupid ass story. It's very dumb, but just like the Love Nikki game, it still is compelling, even though I can tell it's super evil.
Okay.
One of them has
Huh.
an unknown evol. Is it evolve or evol? I forget what
Evol. It's
Evol.
it's like it's part of the new evolution of humans, and some mad
Right.
scientist apparently found this evol gene, and they talk about him like actually doing live like dissections on people that had the gene, and so he went to jail forever. There's a lot
What?
of weird there's some
Forever.
weird
Forever.
tonal stuff
Why
in
did you,
this game.
why'd you laugh at the forever part? That's the thing where it's like forever.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Okay.
you want to film a video on AIDS prevention as a public service. Yeah, here's like my score from this doping mission. It says the doping cheater score 3526. Never knew uppers had such bad side effects. And one of the other fun things in this game is when you complete a mission, it'll give you a rank from 1 to 3 based on your score. And as a part of that, you'll get these little fake social media like Twitter replies about the TV program you produced. And a lot of the comments will be like, this was super shitty. How can you have this show is dangerous? Talk to a real psychologist instead of watching this crap. And like or the dude was super hot. I'm always watching this show from now on, and that's like one of the most fun parts of the game for me is just the stupid social media replies at the end of every mission. So yeah, it's pretty dumb, but I'm having fun with it.
What's the story logic of having these future humans like just casually in PSA TV spots
Well,
saying kids don't do drugs?
Hey kids,
I'm
don't do
not
drugs.
exactly sure. It seems like they just needed information. Like I don't know. They're pulling a lot of this stuff out of their butt. It seems like for these missions, and they don't
Who would have
actually have
imagined?
much. Well, I mean, there are chapters that you go through, and each chapter has a mission, and there is a storyline through each chapter. Um, like one will be about the girl making pudding for this dude, and yeah, of course, and they're working on a show together, and
Of course.
the person operating the boom mic gets sick, so you're operating the boom mic, but because you're so busy doing that, you don't get to give him the pudding until the end of the show and stuff like that. So it doesn't really, the missions don't necessarily have a lot to do with the story going on at the moment, but it's just some fun background flavor bullshit, I guess
little
I
flavor.
would say.
Sure.
Yeah, and this game, I don't know. There's not much to it. You're just grinding and trying to get the correct stats for what it's asking for. But the artwork is good. I don't know. I probably will play it for like a week or two until I get sick of it, I'm guessing. Go back to Review Starlight instead, because that's a better made game overall, but whatever. I don't know. I wanted to
That's
collect
fair.
some dudes, and it's in English,
Of course. That's
which is
what.
rare for these kind of games.
Yeah,
So
the English is cool.
I mean, I'm playing AFK Arena because I want to collect people too, so it's fine. You know.
you have any SSR peoples?
I have some. No, I don't have any S. I have an SS. I mean an SR.
Oh, okay.
I have SRs.
Oh, SR. Okay. Yeah, the
SR.
level below.
Don't go there, DJ. I know you. Don't
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
go there.
But I think it's funny that like there are all these gotcha games now that have totally taken like the Japanese style of that, and yeah, other people are playing them now.
What do you think of like? So the whole loot box fiasco, is that in our news section? It's not. The whole loot box fiasco that's occurring.
Oh, that
because
Apple
of
thing?
senators going like, we want to get rid of loot boxes and stuff. Do you think that's probably going to affect games like Review Starlight clearly because like the
Yes.
10 roll is definitely just a RNG thing. Is it going to affect something like this Mr. Love Queen's
Oh,
Choice?
for sure.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Oh, so that is an
as
RNG
as
thing
part
too.
of that, well, it's not necessarily getting rid as far as I know. Well, I don't know. I need to look at the actual text of the law. I know he's pissed about pay to win type stuff in mobile games, and that's exactly what this game does. Like if you pay some money, you can just breeze through a lot of this stuff instead of grinding for days and days. So yeah, like it's definitely a factor. And I'm sure kids could play it, but whatever. Yeah, I need to look at the text of that law exactly.
I mean, that was a wild ruling. I don't think did we talk about it on the show, but that was like I feel like that is going to have some unintended consequences. Maybe like it seemed like a pretty wide-reaching ruling from what I heard, or a law.
Well, it's legislation that's being proposed. It hasn't passed or anything.
Yeah.
Senator Josh Hawley, who is a Republican from Missouri, the Protecting Children from Abusive Games Act.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what it's called.
Interesting.
I'm skimming an article about it right now. Like some of the stuff I necessarily don't agree. Like I don't have a problem with. Like,
sure.
Like maybe making games like that rated M. So Like
Mm,
kids have to have parental permission to participate in that. I don't think
Fair
that's
enough.
necessarily terrible. Um, and disclosing the odds, like Google,
Yeah.
the Android store recently put that rule into effect, and I think that is definitely needs to be something that happens. And yeah, like of course that should be a thing.
but at the same time, I look at that and I say, why not? If you wanted to ban loot boxes, not the worst idea in the world. Not like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Gaming, there was a time before loot boxes, and it might actually be beneficial in some ways to just straight up say, no, you cannot do this. Straight
The
up.
biggest thing would see coming out of it is the fact that most of these games get their money from RNG 10 rolls and stuff. The games that I play, at least from you,
Mhm.
and to get that, you either have to grind out things or buy stars, and buying stars and stuff is so egregiously expensive.
Yeah, sure.
Like, my hope for that is it changes that system where suddenly instead of buying fucking 10,000 stars for £100, you buy the 4-star card and 300 stars or something, and the stars turn into stamina or something like that.
I don't know. Like this Mr. Love Queen's Choice has a pop-up right now. It's a limited time offer.
Oh,
You
limited.
can
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. You can buy oh, I think it just actually expired, so I can't call it back up.
Ah, you
But
missed it.
you could buy this SR card for $10, and it also came with stamina and gold. But I think that's even more evil. Like in the Love Nikki dress up game, like they would be like, here's this outfit, you can only buy it for like 24 hours. So if you want it,
Right.
you need to spend money now. And that got me way worse than like a random chance at something
Sure.
popping up, because I could be like, well, I can earn that from free currency eventually. Like I don't need to bother with that. But when it's like, oh, it's on sale, like 20% off
Sure.
instead of
Gotta get
15.
this
It's
fedora.
You gotta
yeah,
get this fedora.
exactly.
You
Like
gotta get it.
she's floating above a teacup, and it's the special pose that you can only get if you order the full set.
I
And
mean, you
well,
gotta
yeah.
now. You
Okay.
gotta.
Now I'm down for poses. I'm down for teacup poses. Okay.
Teacup poses. I wish they saw. Did they sell a tea pose? That would be great. That's all I want. Thank you.
God, no.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'm scanning over this there's a Polygon article about this proposed bill. And let's see, under Hawley's bill, a publisher or developer would face fines for including these features in children's games or allowing kids under 18 to use them in any game. So basically, like requiring a
It's not a
credit
bad.
card.
It's not bad.
Yeah, like I don't know that that's necessarily like the worst.
That's actually fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
might
lot
be on
less
board with that.
overreaching than what most countries are just saying with their headlines.
Yeah, that might be. The more I think about it, I mean, maybe a little
That seems
reworking. You would take that obviously into committee and rework it a little bit, probably, but that doesn't seem terrible.
And I mean, like, if the industry and the ESA would just do this shit on their own, like,
Yeah,
like, that
Yeah.
would be better, but they're not going to, because they make a lot of money from kids
absolutely.
buying Fortnite skins. So, yeah.
I think that would change. That would change so much, and so in such a like. I think in a positive way. I think it would be like you would see less of that like marketing towards kids and less like I don't know. It would just be better. I think generally. Not that you can't market towards kids, but marketing kids in that like get this box, all your friends want it way is like the
Well, I mean, that might still
gross.
eventually happen anyway, but not being able to directly market to kids, I think, is still a good idea. Like,
Yep.
you can still buy Halo Legos or whatever at Target,
Mhm.
and that's an M-rated game. But I don't know. I think it's better to do something than nothing. But I
Absolutely.
don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the ESA will pull its head out of its butt and actually try and do something about loot boxes. And it seems like
Yeah.
with all of the hate, video game companies that aren't focused on doing cell phone games are kind of turning away from it a little bit.
Mhm.
But I'm playing a free to play PC game right now, Dauntless. I just
Oh.
started today and I already spent $5 on
Oh,
it. So,
Mary.
yeah. Well, I needed to have the Elite Battle Pass, okay? I wanted the
Oh,
ninja.
fair.
I wanted the ninja cosmetics that come with the Elite, and you get more experience. And come on, it's fun.
Is it?
I
Are you
actually,
enjoying it? What are your thoughts on
yeah.
Dauntless? I remember when I played it in beta, I came out of it going, yeah. Sort of. There were some interesting parts of it, and then I think Monster Hunter World came out a few weeks later, and it was kind of like, well, wow, there's a difference there. So I don't know. What do you think?
I have always tried to get into Monster Hunter. Like anytime there's a demo for a
Mm-hmm.
Monster Hunter game or like a beta, I will play it. And then I'm like, wait, I don't like this. I don't
Okay,
like the
that's fair.
amount of pain in the ass that there is
Certainly
in
fair.
Monster Hunter. Like sharpening weapons,
Right.
and having to travel large sections of map, and then you get to a monster, you fight it for like 2 seconds and it'll run away, and then you have to find it again. I don't really like that part of the game. I have not played the newest Monster Hunter yet, but every time I've tried to play it, I just didn't get into it. But this game, Dauntless, seems a lot more simple in some ways. There's no sharpening weapons. There are like potions you can craft that will add to your attack or like your defense or whatever, but it's very simplistic. Like you don't need it's easy. I've played computer games before. It's not anything that crazy. It's not anything that pain in the ass. You have a lantern in the game that'll show you where the monster is,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
they when you load into a mission to get this monster, like that's basically all that's there. So
Oh, sure.
you find it, you start fighting it. I've only had a monster run away once, and I could see where it ran. It wasn't
It
like
didn't hide
anything.
on you. It didn't sneak away.
No,
Wasn't
no.
sneaky. Okay.
And I was able to get back to it in like 5 seconds, and everybody else in my group squatted up and we killed it pretty easily. It's got simple like elemental
Oh,
things
sure.
going
Mm-hmm.
on. You still cut off parts of the monster. There's like different types of damage, like there's wounding damage, there's and part damage. Like the weapon I'm using is a pike, which is like a spear. It has two different modes of attack. You can either, the basic attack is wound damage, and then once they're wounded up, you can switch to the other kind of attack that gets the parts off. It's pretty basic. It actually reminds me a lot of Fantasy Star Online.
Huh.
Um, just the way you load up into missions and how streamlined it is. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played a ton of Monster Hunter, but it's more like just fighting a boss in Fantasy Star to me than like anything super crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've only played it for like a day, and most of the
Sure.
time with free to play games, they have like the best part up front. Like
Yep.
they want to get you hooked or whatever. They don't introduce the grindy bullshit until the end, so maybe it gets shitty. I don't know. But yeah, I'm having fun playing it so
Cool.
far. All of the armor looks cool. I have like a weird complaint though. Like I like a lot of the 2D art, but the 3D like character art looks kind of ugly. Like they look a lot more anime and cute. And then in the 3D art, it's like weird, like wants to look like World of Warcraft kind of a little, but even uglier, like a phone game, like Torchlight or something. I don't know. I'm just not as into it. But with that ninja mask I bought, I don't have to see my character's ugly face anymore. Like, I fixed it, problem solved. And it looks cool with all the armor. So, yeah, I don't know.
Cool.
Go ahead and play it.
I will.
I want to play it
I'll
with
play
you.
it. I will.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about it.
it seems very fun. It's a
Sure.
fun like controller hack and
Mhm.
slash kind of game. Like, seems way easier to get into than Monster Hunter. And
Sure.
so far, I haven't encountered a ton of free to play bullshit. Like, there are these cores that you can unlock after every mission. Like, you get a little loot box type thing, and then you crack them open and see what cores you get, and those actually you equip onto your equipment and weapons, and they give you a little tiny modifier. So it seems like that's a way that it could get grindy and shitty, because the basic equipment you just make from your monster parts. But yeah, I don't know. That is very RNG, like the shards you're putting on your equipment. So yeah, Dauntless. I played a lot of it for one day.
So you bought a season pass thingy, correct? What's in this season pass $5 thing?
Well, I actually technically bought this, like, hey, the game is starting up. Here's a pack for $5. It's
Right,
got
one of
platinum
those.
and emote and the stuff. And the amount of platinum was exactly how much you need to unlock the Elite Hunter's Pass. The regular's Hunter's Pass, it seems like it's got some premium currency in there. It's got consumables, dye. Seems like
Die?
there dye for dyeing your clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you meant like dice. Like I was gonna be like,
No.
nice. Couple
Yeah.
six.
couple 6-sided, couple 20.
Yep.
It's fine.
There's weapon skins. Like, it's the basic, like, pass
Sure.
type stuff that it's in, like, Apex and Fortnite and those games. So, playing it, having fun. I gotta play it a lot so I can level up my pass. This is the first game I've played that has one of those systems in it. So,
Welcome to
ready to
hell.
commit. Yeah, I know. There's like 38 days left on this thing, and I didn't play it right at launch. So now I got to grind like a crazy person. So that'll be fun. So yeah, so get it, Thousand, so I can
I will.
grind with you.
What? No.
Yeah,
It's terrible. No.
you're being terrible.
Thank
I'm talking
you.
about video games. Thank you.
Wow.
Grinding with pop cans daily is a
Yeah.
nightmare.
Oh, that's a good
That
name
sounds
for a
fun.
show. Grinding with pop cans. That's our new show coming to ROMS of Baghdad near you, where we collectively grind with pop cans on various games.
And grind his
Will to live?
mood, yeah, until he just
Okay.
quits, rage quits.
That's not hard to do.
No.
There was a news article recently, I think a couple of days ago, saying like, hey, yeah, Apex Legends, we've learnt from the season 1 what people were saying is shitty and whatnot, and we're gonna improve it for season 2's battle pass stuff. But
Season 2.
I don't know. I'm really struggling to see an incentive for me right now to go like, yeah, I'm gonna bot commit for another 3 fucking months to play
Oh,
this
yeah.
game again. I'm still only like level 70 or something, and there's like maybe less than a month left, and yeah,
Well, you
it's
could buy some
nightmarish.
levels.
I could,
yeah.
but if I do, then I don't have enough money for the next season's part.
What? I thought. I mean, I was never a big one into like the Fortnite, even PUBG. Like, I played it for a while, but then you reached a point where you're like, all right, we've done the things. How it just seems like such a long amount of time to be playing that kind of game. Like, that's intense in a way that I don't know if I could ever do.
So yeah, this season has sucked, but like Fortnite and stuff, they're gonna introduce stuff of like, hey, you're gonna have tasks to do, which is probably gonna be like, get 5 headshots with a wingman in one game, and you'll get a bunch of XP, or like, shoot people with the Havoc select fire, the sniper rifle, because no one's doing it, so we want people to
Yep.
do it. Lots of different. They'll probably have lots of different ones of those to help you boost the levels.
That's actually a lot of fun in Warframe. I lied. I have played a game with season pass type stuff. It's just they did it so well, and I don't think they let you buy
Right.
levels or
Yep.
whatever. So I didn't think of it that way. But yeah, Warframe is a game that does that pretty well, and it's actually fun to do those missions. So and earn you stuff.
I think the thing that made League of Legends and Dota so successful is they kind of kept a constant. Like, I think the season pass thing, I see the issue with it for a game like Apex. Like, I feel like they need to be updating stuff more regularly. Like, even if it's just changing damage on guns on like a, I don't know, 2-week basis. Like, just, I don't know, keeping it a little bit more fresh. Like, when you have these season passes and you just kind of let it sit for such a long amount of time, I feel like they spin their wheels a lot, and it just ends up being less engaging. Like, even if you're just like, this week you can play Apex and there's no gravity, or like, I don't know, like something more,
Some kind of rotating event kind of thing.
yeah, just something to keep it fresh. Like the thing, I went back to Fortnite when they had that Thanos thing, when they had Thanos with the gauntlet. Like, you know, it's a little thing, but it was a ton of fun.
Have you done any of the John Wick stuff?
What?
Yeah, you can.
What?
Like John Wick is in the game.
John Wick's in the game?
Yes, for real. Not just a fake skin. It's actual John Wick.
Actual John
and
Wick.
And you earn the gold medals, like little coins, the assassin coins.
What?
And shit.
How did I not hear about this?
I don't know. Have you've been too busy at work or something?
I have.
I guess.
Holy shit! John Wick is in Fortnite.
Yeah.
There's also Air Jordans. You can get
Air
Jordan
Jordans.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
can I dunk?
Not
there
Michael? No, but you can get some.
Not
sweet
Michael?
Kicks. No, Michael.
So what do they call them?
Jordans.
Doesn't that imply Michael Jordan?
Jordan ones. Yeah, but you're not running around as Michael Jordan.
Does it still have the silhouette on the shoes of like him dunking or whatever?
Maybe, probably. I would assume so, considering it's like a brand thing.
Yeah.
They also have like skins that make the people hip hop themed, because of course.
Yeah. So copying the Division 2, I see.
Yeah.
No. That skin is terrible. The
It's
hip
the
hop
worst.
skin that Popcans bought.
Fucking
Oh my
Run
God.
DMC, dude.
That's bad. I need to play some more Division 2.
Yeah, I
meant
do
to
too.
get back to it. Since I just finished my trip to DC, like I want to go back and see fake video game version again and get ready for the raid. But instead, I beat Rage 2, and I should have played the Division 2 because that game is short, but it also feels very anticlimactic. Like everything in the story missions, like the small amount that you have to do, they're like, okay, we're going to go beat the bad guy now. And I was like, surely there's going to be like well, we tried this thing and it didn't work. So here's some more story missions to actually beat the bad guy. But no, you just beat him and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I hadn't spent so much money on that game because it has about Far Cry Blood Dragon amount of content in there. Well, it's a little bit more than that, but that Far Cry Blood Dragon is a better game and funnier and it seems like that's what they were trying to make, but I don't know. The shooting's fun, I guess, but man, what a disappointment. I mean, I wasn't expecting that much, but I was expecting more than that. Like, as shitty as Anthem is, like, they at least tried to do more in their story. Like, they didn't tell it very well, and they weren't very successful at it, but they tried.
They swung for the fences. It's just the
I mean,
swing was not good. They didn't have a baseball bat in their hand, but they swung.
like, at least stuff happened in that story that I wasn't totally expecting. But this
Yes.
one, it was just very straightforward, and it was like the story of a Nintendo game. I don't know, whatever.
Wow.
So yeah, I beat Rage 2.
How do you feel about
guess.
that, though? Like, how do you feel about having it done now? You feel like you gonna look back on that game fondly in 10 years, or you gonna go like,
No, it's a game you should get for $10 because that's about how much it's worth. I don't know.
I guess
Eh.
my question is, could you see a Rage 3? Like, could you, like, would you play a Rage 3 if they came out with a glossy trailer?
There's like a story thing they kind of hinted at the very end, but I don't know. I would have to be there. There would have to be a whole lot more convincing for me before I get back on board with Rage
Okay.
3 for sure. I don't know. Like, I don't totally hate it. It was kind of fun to play, but eh.
Okay. Okay.
So that's all need to talk about for Rage 2 ever
Wow.
again, probably. Well,
That's like a
they have a bunch of DLC coming, and they have these events where they're like worldwide, like, hey, kill enough of these enemies, we'll unlock a weapon skin for you, blah blah blah.
wow.
But that's not gonna keep me playing this game. Like, I'd much rather play other games. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll check out DLC when it finally comes out because it's free, but that's the only reason why.
Okay. Hey, Mary, there's a better game on your list.
What?
It's called Black Knight Sword of Rage.
Yeah, that's a real game.
It's a real game. The realest, really. I mean, truly. The realest game. What's Black Knight like? Black Knight 2?
I mean, the theme is very
Like
cool. I spent like $10 playing it at like $1.65 per play.
Oh
Because
God,
that's what
why?
the prices are now.
Jesus.
Because it's a new game, and Pinballs has started converting their machines. Like, all of the new games take cards only, so they kind of charge more for ones that are cards only instead of tokens, because they know you're not paying as much attention to how much you're spending.
Right.
Yeah. It's the theme of the game is very good. Like, the Black Knightness is very, very good. The music is very cool. You can tell the music is done by the Death Clock guy, Brendan Small, and it sounds very. It's like him doing the Black Knight theme, so that's very cool. The mission modes where they have CG characters come up, like there's this Hell Hand, I think is what it's technically called, and it's
the
like,
Hell Hand.
it has a little face on its hand, and you're fighting it, and it's in a cave, and it looks very cool while you're playing it. There's cool fire effects on the back. Pinballs actually has like the fanciest version available with real mirrored back glass. I think it was like number 266 out of 600 made. It had a little plaque saying that on there. Yeah, there's the voice acting isn't as good. Like Gary said, it sounds like the Black Knight has a mouthful of cheese. Like,
hey,
while he's talking.
Keep it cheesy.
I kind of agree with that. Yeah. But one of the voice lines was very cool. I forget what the exact quote is, but it's a Shao Kahn taunt.
Shao
from,
Kahn?
like, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, which makes sense because the original voice of the Black Knight, Steve Ritchie, did Shao Kahn's voice in Mortal Kombat. So I thought that was a cool little Easter egg. Let me ask Gary real quick what the exact quote was, because I don't remember.
Okay.
He says, "You weak, pathetic fool," and yeah, it's done. He sounds like Shao Kahn when he says it, and it was cool.
Y'all see that?
Pretty cool.
Cool Shao Kahn trailer. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
That wasn't Shao Kahn.
No, it's Sung Zhao. I mean, the Sung. Whatever. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Just beating myself.
But yeah, the gameplay though for Black Knight Sword of Rage, it only the more expensive versions of the table have the upper playfield, and I think because of that, it feels like the upper playfield isn't really used for anything in the game. Like, yeah, you can get
Right.
extra
Mhm.
points for doing a loop, but that's basically fucking it. Like, you can also lock a ball up there, but it's kind of bad because the whole gimmick of the original first Black Knight table was the upper
To get
playfield.
up there, yeah, that
Yeah,
was the key thing. Yeah.
and same for Black Knight 2000. Like a lot of the table's features, like the war feature is up there, and it has a lot of gameplay in the upper playfield. That was a mistake, I think, for this table because making it to where it's not necessary, it doesn't feel necessary. Like you may
Yeah.
as well not have it fucking up there. So
Absolutely.
that's super disappointing. I also had another issue where balls kept getting stuck, like right above the pop bumpers. They're the war thingies in the back where the rollovers where you have to light up WAR.
Oh, sure.
They
Mm-hmm.
they kept
Okay.
getting stuck like right after they would go through the WAR, and I would have to physically like move the table before the ball would get out of there again, and I would be worried I was going to tilt the fucking thing because
Yeah.
he really had to jostle it to get it unstuck. And that happened multiple times. And this was a brand new table, so that's not a good design when you're getting balls stuck like that. There
Mm-hmm.
needs to be like that's a thing on this table overall. Like it's so busy, it doesn't have enough space, and it doesn't build up enough speed
Sure.
like the other Black Knight tables actually have. Like I think the Metallica table by Stern is actually closer to Black Knight design. Like it gets fast and it gets whipping around, and you can lose your ball just because it gets too fast. In this game, while it's still fun to play and the missions are fun, like it doesn't get that speed that I associate with Steve Ritchie tables. It almost gets to like a Pat Lawler table level where you're just stopping and starting all the
Wow.
time.
That's shade.
Yes, it is.
Darn.
Like pinball nerd shade. Like some people like those, but I don't. I like the game to have a flow, and if I'm stopping and starting all the time, it's not as fun for me. So, yeah, like I liked it overall. It's not a bad table, but it like the theming definitely lives up to being a Black Knight table. Like the music and all the voice acting and all that shit is great, but the actual design of how it plays is not as good.
So, like, almost at that point, you may as well just play a themed table like AC/DC or something where you got a killer soundtrack at least as well,
Yeah.
It
as well
actually,
as some cool dumb gimmicks.
yeah, it reminds me a lot of the Iron Maiden table that
Oh,
Stern put
sure.
out. Like the design of it is just kind of like, yeah, there are ramps and you can do stuff, but it doesn't like excel as like, oh god, it's so fucking fun and it's just
Mm-hmm.
intense. Like, I mean, it's fine, just like Rage 2, I guess. Like, it's fine. There's problems, but and the theming of it is kind of neat. But
Sure.
yeah,
Wasn't the Iron Maiden one like super recent too?
yes,
Yes.
like Iron Maiden was the main table, like right before this Black Knight
Right.
table.
I was gonna say like
So
it basically was the last one they did. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's okay. Like the CG for the LCD screen that replaces the DMD is better than an Iron Maiden for sure. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I had fun playing it, especially 2-player with Gary. But yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
Okay.
So does this place that you go to have like not necessarily free days, but like you pay a flat fee and then you just play unlimited games?
No, there's no flat fee days as far as I know. Like I think if
Boo.
you like have a party, I think you can pick from like a few machines, and it'll be set up in your party room on free play. But I think
Ah,
that you may have to pay extra for that. I'm not sure. I haven't actually done it
right.
before.
I was gonna try and say if like, do you think these tables, this probably Iron Maiden and all the other newer ones are like premium, so you have to pay extra or something.
I bet they're not even available as like a thing you can actually reserve back there. Just because it makes more money sitting out. Like that's why people like we had to wait
Sure.
our turn to play Black
True.
Knight because people were actually coming there just to play it. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
They do have a thing called Time Warp Wednesday where some stuff will be only one token, and that's the day I mostly show up. Like
Yeah.
last week, Austin Powers pinball was only
What?
one token. And when I went,
Everybody's favorite.
It's actually pretty fucking fun.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's I mean,
it's
a
unexpected.
lot of people think it sucks, especially because of the theme, because it's doing Austin Powers quotes like constantly, but I kind of like it. Um, there's a toilet multi-ball with Fat Bastard, and it plays
Great.
bagpipes during it, and he
Of
says,
course.
"Get in my belly" and all that shit.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's very good and bad. I got a free game from High Score, yesterday when we went and played it. So
Neat.
yeah, I like pinball, even bad pinball.
Sure.
Sorry, I've been talking so much,
No.
but I miss being on the podcast, and
Me too.
the games that I've played. I want to spew all my thoughts about them.
Spew all that Black Knight thoughts and
Yeah,
pinball thoughts.
I didn't actually play much on the trip, so basically just
See?
I brought my Switch, but all I did was play Picross and Tetris. So
How's
there you go.
how's Picross?
It's good. I beat it.
Good.
I beat it all the way. I did all the
Beat
puzzles.
all the
So
Picross?
now I need a
Wow.
new Picross game. They need to
Now
put
you're
another one out.
fiending on it. Now you got an addiction. Gotta get that Picross.
Well, I already knew that. Oh, I also played some Puyo Puyo Tetris on the plane.
Oh, sure.
That was fun.
A
And
classic.
some more Final Fantasy VII, but whatever. I've talked enough already. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, go ahead.
The audio on this Austin Powers pinball table is just top tier for how like tinny and trash it kind of is.
Yes, that's what I fucking love about it.
Yeah.
Also, it's very loud in the arcade, so I like being able to torture anybody who's around me by playing that. It's very fun. It's good.
It also sounds like a royalty-free version of the song or something. It just sounds like a fake version. Doesn't sound like the original.
I mean, it's kind of low budgety. It's from the era of pinball where like there was no money in pinball. So, yeah.
The era of pinball when
God,
there was
so
no
good.
money in pinball.
Era
Of pinball.
Man, this table is top tier. I'd love
Yes,
to play this shit.
it's the best like trash game around for pinball for sure. That and the South Park table.
I just don't understand, but all right.
There is indeed a toilet in here. Is there a ramp leading up to the toilet? This
Yes, yeah.
this video is very like blurry.
When you activate the multi-ball by getting it in the toilet enough, it has a whole bunch of it shows an image of a toilet bowl, and it says multi-ball spelled out in turds, and it flushes down in there. It's very good.
This is
Fuck.
superb.
DJ, sir, if you can pull yourself away from that toilet right now, tell me about some of the games you've been playing. In particular, motorsports. Oh my god, are you playing Are you playing Motorsport Manager 3 on the phone?
Yeah,
on the
'cause it
phone.
was free.
Oh my god.
Because the last 2 weeks or so, we've just had a bunch of free games. I don't know why we've been having so many free games. I haven't got around to Citus yet because I've been playing other games, mostly
I got that
Motorsport
too.
Manager. Yep. Abduction is free on
It
like
is.
Fanatical or something. I
Woo!
forget where it is, but it's somewhere. It's free.
I'm so excited for that.
Also, haven't got to that yet. But yeah, I like Motorsport Manager on the PC a lot. So I was like, let's play this on the phone because it's also number 3, and they support this game much more on the phone. Mostly, yeah. I don't think they get. There are like incentives for you to buy stuff there, but it's like, hey, buy cash and whatnot. And I found zero need to buy cash, so I don't know why people would actually buy stuff in this game.
Sure.
Because it's not gacha related or anything of like, hey, you need like 5 million to be better at this game. You can totally grind or be smart about how you're picking drivers and picking sponsors to make money. So there's literally no need for me to do that.
Well, that's
Um,
good.
yeah, and it normally costs like £4 or something. Because it was free, it was good. I wanted to test this out mostly because with the PC version, they've been adding DLC and stuff for like touring cars and the uh, what's the system where they have endurance races. So it's time based rather than here you have 40 laps to complete. It's just like, hey, you've got an hour to complete or something like that. Whereas they kind of created different games on the phone for adding these. So 3 has it all. And I wanted to see how it implemented things different. And it definitely does implement things differently. For example, most of the tracks seem incredibly small in the phone game. And the races seem a lot quicker. Like most races are like 20 laps at most, which if you're speeding, if you're putting it on max speed, which you can probably do it for a lot of the race and stuff, you can
Mm-hmm.
whip out a race within about 7 minutes or so. And that makes sense because it's a phone game. You don't want to be having someone stuck on a phone for about half an hour each time.
Yeah.
So yeah, what the general takeaway I've got with this is that they've streamlined everything to make sure it
Ooh.
works on the phone. For example, you'd have race day qualifying systems where you have to set up the car. On the PC, that's sliders from like 0% downforce to 100% downforce on your rear wing, your front wing, your suspension, etc., etc. And you'd have to fine tune that to find the exact, like, no, I need 32% on my front wing and 68 on my rear wing. Whereas over with this, it's just like you have engineers and they have a 0 to 20 wrench number, and then you just get like a
I
bunch
always
of
got
cards.
a wrench number.
Yeah, then you've got a bunch of cards that have like wrench values. So like this card is like 2 to 10 value. It's going to be random, and it gives you like a 7% increase to your setup. And like if you hit 10%, you get minus 0.1 seconds of your lap time. 30% minus 0.25, etc., until you get up to -1. So it's way more streamlined in that you're just hitting those cards until you ratchet up the number.
Huh.
Yeah, and then you go out,
That's
do
neat.
your lap for qualifying, pit in, do that again, and then try and get up to -1.
How do you earn more cards? Do you just get them at the end of races or whatever?
No, it's a case of like, so at the start you have like 2 cards to choose from, and then you choose, say I've got an engineer that can have up to 16 points. I pick a card that's 2 to 10 and it's 8 points. Then I have 8 points left, but another card gets pushed into that slot, and it could be something ranging from 0 to 2, 1 to 5, 2 to 8, um 3 to 20. So and they all increase your setup quality based on
Sure.
the the danger of the card. So like that 2 to 21 gives you like a 20% boost, but it can also like go over your limit and then you lose more
Oh.
percentage. So if you go over your limit, you lose what you've gained plus like an x amount. So, and then you're still forced to go out and do your lap and stuff. So it's your best interest not to go over it.
Yeah, but like, how do you earn the cards that you're able to use? Like,
Oh no,
do
they
you...
they just appear. Like you pick one, and then that's
Oh,
what gets refilled with another random card. But
okay, huh?
but so for example, if you have a shitty engineer and you only have like an 8 wrench person, and you have 2 cards that say like 3 and 20 or 4 and 15, there's a very high chance you're gonna crash your system setup. So you kind of just don't really want to pick the cards. So there's like lots of methods for becoming a better manager, because you're essentially a manager of the company. My lady's called Jess Taint, um, and she's there's like 4 seasons I've already gone through, and you sort of work your way up from like the equivalent of Formula 4, and
Oh,
then
sure.
work your way
Okay.
up to Formula 3, 2, 1, based on those systems. And they also give you opportunities of like, no, I want to do the endurance racing, or I want to do the touring car in this field. Um, but yeah, you can unlock stuff at your headquarters, like aerodynamics test centers. Um, you can just straight up unlock like engineer quality improvements and stuff like that over there. And one of those unlocks is like, hey, you can now pick a 3rd card from those lists, or like you can pick a 4th card, so you're way less likely to crash out and you have more
Okay.
options. Yeah. So it's a weird like progression through of like, you got to improve your headquarters and improve your like supply lines to earn bonuses on the cars to increase the quality of your actual team.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Um, but that's going pretty quick as well. And each year you keep all of those upgrades, including like the car upgrades and like your supply lines and stuff. And I'm already like at least halfway done, if not 2/3 done with that section, because I've got so much money I don't need to worry about it essentially.
That seems neat. Like it seems. I mean, I always enjoy those kind of games. That's why I was playing NCAA for a while. Was kind of like making a team, and you have to make these like kind of executive management choices. That's fun. So I can get
Yeah.
that. I've played the Motorsport Manager games before, and those always just seemed like a really good time. So
Yeah.
cool.
It is still a lot more streamlined than the PC version. There's a lot less driver interaction. There's a lot more driver stuff in the PC, like, hey, this person recently got married and they're happy, so boost to their stats, or hey, this person really sucks on TV tours and stuff, so they lose fan appeal, and they got angry, so they've lost some stats and stuff like that. It seems like the whole overarching thing is it's streamlined, more streamlined.
But it doesn't seem like it doesn't have the terrible elements of like a phone game either. It
Yeah,
seems
it's
like...
never harassing you about, hey, get some money, or like, hey, so there is a like influence point thing of like, hey, you can, every time you level up, or well, not every time you level up, but some sponsors give you like some influence points, or at the end of season voting regulations you can save some extra influence points. You can use that stuff to like coerce your drivers to take a easier contract for you, or make your drivers better, or steal parts from other teams during the season. Those you could, I bet you could buy, and those are like some pay to win schemy things, but I've never needed them, and it's never been like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, get 50 of these for like £10.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good. That's good to hear.
And then equally on the other side, like, you get bonuses every time you level up your person, and sometimes the bonuses are like really stupid. So those influence point things are pretty valuable. I only have like 150 of them so far, and I've been hoarding them. I've never really used them. And sometimes the bonuses are like, hey, get 30 of these or get $150,000, even though I've got like 30 million in the bank account that I don't even have much to spend that on at this point. So it's just like they kind of need to fine tune some of that.
Yeah, the
Sure.
You're never
balancing.
getting it. Yeah, you're never getting the cash offer that they give you. So yeah, it's weird. Some of the things as well, for example, like the engineers and stuff, their cost per races are like $200,000, but each time you renew their contract, it's like $2,000, and there's never any like negotiations like with the drivers. It's just, hey, I'm just gonna spend the
Okay.
money. And
Huh.
no one's ever like retired yet, and like I've got like 2 or 3 people in like their mid 60s as their engineers and stuff. Like, just keep renewing their contract
Did they die at some point? Is that like the dark?
nightly.
John died on a job today. Like what?
They're just being accurate, so the whole baby boomers refusing to
Yep,
retire
that's
thing.
deep.
Yeah.
Deep.
Pass on the jobs to the next generation. They're just
Yeah.
selfish.
It's true.
Yeah, I think the drivers do retire and whatnot, but yeah. And yeah, it's just like there's systems in there which you can totally game to work out in your favor. Like there's a young drivers program where if you play it right, you can get like a 4 out of 5 star driver in like your trash ass level 3 tier racing series. So of course they're gonna be the best thing, and they default to the longest contract for like the most minimum of pay. So I rode the coattails of one of those for like 3 years and just gained a fuck ton of money. And then when it came to contract negotiations, it was like way too much for what I was like paying other people.
Okay.
Sounds pretty good for free,
Yeah,
though.
for free. That
Yeah.
sounds great.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of that game, which explains why I'm about 4 or so seasons into that.
Cool.
The only other game we did play is
Oh,
we finished
yes.
Root.
Yes, we did, sir. We beat a game of Root. I mean, we got beat by Ecker real hard, but we got beat by we played a game of Root, start to finish, which I
I'm
felt
playing
pretty.
Oh, yeah, that crazy board game
Yeah.
y'all were talking about last time. Okay.
God
Yeah,
The
damn.
animals.
in his wisdom helped Acre too much.
Yep. Shouldn't have helped him.
I think it didn't help. We missed a couple rules in the first session, which probably
that
allowed us to
happens in
gain
every board
way
game.
more bonuses.
That happened in Monopoly the first time you played Monopoly, but you don't remember it since you were like 2 years old. Everybody misses a few rules
Yep.
their first time out.
But I still blame Tharden,
It's true.
helping him out way too much.
So what animal was Ecker?
Makis the cat.
Marquise. Yep.
Oh, the cats.
cats.
Okay.
Yep.
Please, you can say it. I love saying Makis the cat. You can say it, DJ. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. The Birdmen
No.
fell because I could not take any more turns at that point. I had too many people and not enough people to fight. That's what killed
Mm.
me.
Yep. The government collapsed, and it just all went belly
so
up.
you couldn't conscript your people and get
that's
rid
what
of some
killed
of
me.
them by. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they have like a decree, and you have to follow it step by step. And the first step is recruitment. And if you can't recruit the amount of people that you've got in that tier, you instantly just can't resolve
you
the
eat the
decree,
bullet.
is what
Yep.
it's called. Yeah, so you can't do anything else. Annoying.
So were you not able to recruit people because they were too sympathetic because of other people? Oh, why couldn't you then?
No, one of my leaders rule or law thing says I can double the recruitment, or it essentially forces me to double the recruitment. And I had like 3 squares where I had to recruit in, and I already had 20 units on the field, so I had to recruit like 6 people, and I could only recruit like 1. So yeah.
Oh, okay. there just weren't enough resources of people
That's
there.
true, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention mostly. But yeah, and then also Popcans took way too long for his team
Yeah, he's
to
really
actually get involved.
yeah. He had to strike harder than he did, and it didn't happen.
Also, he tried fucking with the Birdmen and failed, and then let Aker win.
We all failed, except for Ecker. He won.
Yep,
It's
he
true.
did win.
I tried a really good gambit at the end, though. I used all the power of my RPG character to tear a hole running through Ecker's line, and it still wasn't enough because he just moved around me. God damn it!
Well, now you have experience for next
know.
time.
Yep, that's what you can ask.
I would totally play that game again quite easily. Having a one run through also helps you understand the other characters. So I wouldn't be too worried about playing another character.
Yeah.
And then also, if other people want in, it's now like much easier for other people to join in.
Yep. I really do want to do a stream of it at some point, just to show
Yeah.
people like, hey, this is
Okay.
neat RPG game that we play. It's cool.
And it works well in tabletop sim.
It does. Yeah.
There's not like issues with scripting or something. There's almost like zero scripting involved,
Yep.
except for like the initial setup, which is easy.
100%. Yep. Yeah, I love it. Me and Popcans are trying to play another game. It's too complicated. That's all I have to say. I don't want to tease it yet. It's not going well. Let's just say that much.
Too much.
Or R&Ding another board game for our board game group, and it's been going poorly. So, wish us luck. That's all I have to say. Oh, it's getting dark outside. That's bad. Everything looks so dark now. Everything creepy outside. Spooky. All right, folks. That's all the games we played this week. We'll move on to the do's and the news. The do's, the do's,
Okay.
the do's, news.
Okay.
The
okay.
news. The news. We'll start this week with, hey guys, you see that Death Stranding trailer?
Yeah, I did. I finally watched it yesterday. Yep.
You like to build bridges, friends? Yes, bridges.
I didn't
Ladders.
see. Yeah.
Ladders?
Yeah. I guess that was technically a bridge. Yeah.
Bridge over to River Kwai. No. What is it? Kwame? No. Bridge over
Konami.
Konami.
It's not even.
Bridge.
Konami,
Oh yeah, there you
it's
go.
Sony.
Over the Konami
Yep.
River. I pre-ordered it.
Are you going to actually play it?
We'll
Kingdom
see.
Hearts 3? I'm gonna tease you every time about that.
I
actually
should just
play it.
I should just go play Kingdom Hearts 3. I should just do it right now and just beat it, and then you couldn't tease me about it. God damn it. Death Stranding is. God damn it, Kojima. What are you doing out there, man? I just don't understand. It's.
I think it'll make sense when you're playing the game.
Sure.
I feel like it has some out there elements, but so did Snatcher. And that was perfectly understandable by the end.
Mhm.
I want to play it. It looks neat.
It does.
I don't want to do all the stealth parts though, where you're hiding away from the
Spooky monster?
Yeah. I forget their technical name. It was like
The
2
Spooky Monster.
initials, like DB or something.
The DBs. The defensive backs.
I don't remember.
You like that one?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Getting Apocalyptica in this trailer was probably the best thing. That song
Absolutely.
is very, very good and very fucking appropriate for the things happening on the screen.
It was good.
But bold take, I would rather probably watch someone play this game than play it, because it looks weird to play. The actual
Yeah,
game.
like I don't know what the game. That's the thing where I'm like, I pre-ordered it, but man, I don't know what that game's gonna be. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't.
Well, the traversal stuff looked cool, but I don't know about the combat and
Yeah.
stealth elements to it. I did see the Japanese trailer had more scenes in it than the
Oh.
English American trailer, and they kind of show a boss fight. And in that boss fight, you can tell he has a gun because it's like change ammo.
Johnny's got a gun.
It seems like the baby maybe grants
baby?
you some sort of powers because it looked like it kind of had an MP bar also in that UI.
Huh.
So it's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to play it, but I think my PS4, I have an old,
Yeah.
like, shitty PS4, and I don't know. I mean, I don't want to buy a Pro because the new one's coming out and it's going to be backwards compatible. But also, I'm going to be playing like the shittiest version of Death Stranding, and that's going to suck. Because, yeah. Oh, well, whatever. I guess maybe later when I get a PS5, maybe I'll play through it again. Because as part of this trailer, they did announce the release date, and it's coming out November 8th this year. So all the stuff where people are like, that game's never going to come out. Now they get to eat it because it's coming out this fall. So there. I hope we have some kind of announcement like that with Final Fantasy VII because people are doing the same thing with that game. So I hope at E3 there's an actual date and it's sometime soon. Like,
Man,
I can't wait for them to give a date and then it'll just be delayed to 2020.
Maybe because it's Square. I'll give you that, but I want to play that game.
I want to actually have probably more questions about Final Fantasy VII than I do about Death Stranding.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like, what are you doing over there? Where I feel like I know what Death Stranding looks like. I understand.
And even if you don't know what exactly is going to happen, like, you can give it the benefit of the doubt more than you can Square.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Kojima don't play around. You'll get one thing from that man.
He totally does play around, and that's what's good about him. Like, he'll do some goofy shit in his games, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good, like Phantom Pain with the vagina bomb. But
it's true.
Whatever.
What can you do? All right. Next news story: Pokemon Sleep. Hey guys, you like Pokemon Go? How about you go to fucking sleep? It's a new game, Pokemon Sleep. At this
actually,
weird announcement.
It's not really that new because remember when Nintendo said that they were going to be doing like a sleep tracking device and it looked exactly the same in like 2013? Yeah. So now they just attached it to Pokemon so people have a reason to actually buy it, even though it's BS. And I can get some pretty shitty sleep where I'll have like weird dreams and roll around all crazy. So I kind of want to get this thing. I wanted it even before it had the Pokemon idea with it. So yeah, I'll waste money on that shit.
What do you do in this game, you think? Just tracks your sleep with Pokemon?
I don't know. They haven't said. It's supposed to link up with Pokemon Go somehow. They mentioned Niantic was trying to integrate it into that. It's possible it could integrate with Sword and Shield. I don't know. They didn't say that. Maybe we'll have some more information on it at E3. Since I know they have to talk about the Switch Pokemon game there too. So maybe they'll mention something.
Have I talked to you all about... Oh my god, it's raining really hard now. Have I talked to you guys about Pokemon Detective Pikachu? Did I talk about that yet?
I don't think so. No. I went and saw it too.
We should talk about Detective Pikachu a little bit.
Okay.
What's up with Detective Pikachu?
I guess the ending. I was like, oh, that's what's going on.
Oh yeah, I felt that.
They had, yeah.
I was like, oh, you in piece. Yeah, it was some kind of ending.
Like, this is crazy for Pokemon, is what I thought. Like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
That's a Digimon thing. God damn it, not a Pokemon thing. What are you doing? It
it was a silly movie. I rolled my eyes at a lot of stuff in that movie, but it wasn't bad. I don't know.
It made me want a game in that style. Like, I don't know. There's just something about like the world building they do, and like the very naturalistic look of the Pokemon, and they kind of just like roaming around the woods and the rivers and stuff. Like, there's just something so like I want that game.
Yeah, well, I want to see a live action Pokemon movie. It doesn't necessarily have to be a sequel to this, but another one
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
would be neat.
Yeah.
So yeah, Pokemon.
Pokemon. Give me
I don't
Pokemon
wanna
Breath
get
of the
into it
Wild.
too long.
Thank you. That's all I've asked for. It's Pokemon Breath of the Wild. Thank you. That's all I can hope for. Yeah. Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Go watch it. It's all right. I give it a 6 out of 10.
If you haven't seen it yet, you may as well wait for the dollar theater or streaming.
Yes,
or
100%.
something.
It is not. Just save your money. Go for matinee. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I did. I went on the $4 Tuesday or whatever.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go see John Wick this Tuesday
Woo!
too. Gary, so
Awesome.
taking work off for his birthday.
Oh, cool.
Yay.
Do we want to talk about this Anthem thing?
Yes, because
Okay.
it's hilarious and also sad and also predictable. Rip Anthem.
The RIP
basically.
Anthem. Anthem's online roadmap has been redesigned, removing all time frames and references to any specific future content. That's the news. That's the headline.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, they used to have a roadmap on that website.
They used to.
That said what they were going to deliver and when. Like clans still aren't in the game. They probably will never get added at this rate. I know they're bringing out that Cataclysm, like their first big DLC thing that they had on the roadmap, but that's coming out late. Who knows if anything else will actually come out for this game, because it seems like they're doing the same thing they did with Mass Effect Andromeda and just
Killing it in
shelving
its bed.
Yeah.
It's going like, no, you don't get to
It's
live.
too hard. We have to make other games. Like, it's just not worth it. So, see ya. It sucks for people who bought the game thinking there was going to
Yeah.
be all this content rolled out. Like, maybe eventually it'll get there, but right now they're definitely not sticking to the times that they had projected for that roadmap. So, who knows what'll actually happen.
It's a real shame. There could have been something there. And I really wanted to see what their next content was. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to see it one time. Give me their like their May expansion or whatever. Just, let me see it. Let me see that next little bit of content. What's up with the alien? That's all I want
It's
to know.
already June, so
know.
yeah, it's disappointing for sure. But I'm glad I didn't buy that game. I'm glad I just did the EA
Me
access
too.
thing, because I would be way more mad if I had actually bought that game.
Me too.
So it's kind of smart of EA to just put it as part of their subscription thing.
Yep, absolutely. What can you say, folks? But that's the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. It's really bad mismanagement at all levels. Also,
it's be interesting what kind of stuff comes out of E3. Well, EA is not technically at E3, but they're holding their event right then. So whatever.
Are they with Microsoft? What do they do? Because Microsoft technically has like their own theater in LA, right? And that's what they use. So what does EA do?
I'm not sure where exactly EA Play is being held, but it's technically like their own little separate convention taking place the weekend before E3. And they might have some EA stuff showing at like Microsoft during their press conference. But yeah, as far as I know, like EA is not having an actual press conference. They're doing like treehouse style live streams during their thing.
Yeah.
And they're going to be showing off that new Star Wars game Saturday morning. So I will see that.
Yep.
But as far like the schedule that I looked at did not mention anything about the new Dragon Age game on there. So who
I don't think there's
knows
anything. Do you
what
think that?
BioWare is doing?
Do you think there's anything for Dragon Age? At least that article by
Probably
Jason.
not. Yeah.
Like I don't think it's gonna look good if they put it out right now.
Yeah, they should just wait until they have something closer to a completed game because it's not going to help anything to show any of it. Like they had that teaser trailer and they're like, we're making it, but they don't need to do anything else. Like, except maybe have some answers prepared for interview questions saying, like, so what the fuck is up with BioWare?
So hey everybody, we've heard. That's gonna be the press conference again this year for like the
BioWare magic.
the fourth year in a row. Hey, we're killing BioWare. Just want to let you know. We killed Mass Effect. Now we're just gonna kill BioWare. You thought you were getting a Dragon Age?
Well,
You're not. Good luck.
I don't know how much blame can actually be on EA.
No.
It's BioWare killing themselves. It kind of sounds like so.
Bad mismanagement.
That's sad. That's sad about
Indeed.
Anthem. It would be nice if they could pull it together, but I guess the BioWare Austin team, they can't work miracles.
EA Play is at the Hollywood Palladium, which apparently is like a 2-stage venue.
So you have to like pay money to go to this EA Play thing, right?
I'm sure,
Is it like PAX or something?
I'm sure it's like
Who
a fan.
does that?
I don't know. It's like same people that do it for BlizzCon, but who have even less brain cells, I guess, because it's EA. It's like, what are you doing there?
EA, the makers of the worst press conferences every year.
Well, it's not just a press conference. It's a 2-day thing of playing games. Go ahead.
I can't. I don't know of any like hardcore people that are into EA games. Like they go for the mass market and they're not like super nerd games. Like I know some people are really into like Madden and FIFA, but
sure. But yeah, other than having tournaments there, I don't know what you really get out of that. Like you're not gonna have like hardcore Need for Speed heads.
Like
the hardcore Need for Speed head out there.
I'm not here to see the voice actor for like some character in Battlefield 5 or whatever. Like that's not.
Hey, it's me, John. I play Soldier number 5 in Battlefield 5. Excited to be here.
John Madden there.
It's me, John Madden. John Madden. Oh God, he's going for the food truck. Oh God. Run.
That's not nice. I'm sure he's a lovely man.
He's a sweetheart, I bet. All right. Fucking EA. All right. Fucking game. So, Game Pass for PC is a thing. It's a small news story. I just wanted to bring it up quickly. It's not like it's neat. There's some neat stuff. They're gonna be putting out some of their games on Steam now.
More games.
More games on Steam.
More third-party shit. Because we've been playing the Play Anywhere stuff on Game Pass for a while, but now it seems like they're going to. They said before that they were going to up the amount of offerings, and they're going to talk about it more at E3. But yeah, it seems like Game Pass will actually be a good value, even if you have to pay more than $1 for 3 months now. So.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that's why they did the whole $1 for 3 months thing, to tie in with E3 and this upcoming announcement thing.
Yeah, I mean, if there are a whole bunch of games you can play that week that they just added, that would be really cool. Yeah, I should get on that. I'm paying $1.
Pay $1.
As soon as this podcast is over.
It's the same price as a stick of gum. Let's go. You get all these
I
games.
think the biggest thing people are wanting is 360 games on PC.
Absolutely. Oh man.
But I don't think it's gonna happen because
No.
everything from this initial news article is just like 100 plus PC games from 75 content partners. It specifically goes out of its way to avoid saying like Xbox games and backwards compatibility. It definitely tries to highlight its PC games only.
I
And
think.
that's
Yeah.
fine with me. Like
Yeah.
I had fun just that 1 month. I had the EA Origin Pass, and they have a few third party things, but this sounds like they're going to have way more. And having a subscription thing like that on the PC sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I mean.
And like
Yeah. Man.
with this as well, they also went out of their way to say it's in a different news article, I guess. They're trying to fix up the Xbox and specifically like the PC store. So they're gonna redo the Xbox. Remember that like game bar bullshit that sometimes appears when you accidentally press the Microsoft button on your PC?
Right.
Yeah, they're redoing that so that it's way more user interface friendly, has actual proper things that you want involved, like
Okay.
muting chats and muting notifications and stuff. I think they're going to try and redo the Xbox app on the PC. And I hope that extends to the Windows Store and its system of showing the games with gold or whatever. The PC, what's the thing you just called it before, Mary? Play Anywhere games. Yeah,
Yes, to play anywhere.
because it's a nightmare to see any of that in the
Yep.
store. It's just a mess, that store, finding things.
And that store is going to support like regular PC applications on it now. Like it doesn't have to be the UWP format.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all totally
Yes.
locked down. Like it's regular PC games that you can buy on that store soon. So that's probably part of the Game Pass stuff. Like to right now to have stuff on the Windows Store, they would have to totally redo how their programs are set up and make them UWP. So now they don't have to, and now they can offer more things. So that's good. And I think they're going to start putting stuff on Steam too. Microsoft said they're going to have some of
Yes. Yep.
their exclusive games on there. So they're doing as much as they can right before E3 to like make nerds happy, and that's good because UWP sucks so
It does.
bad. Like you can't mod anything that's in that format. It's all super locked down, so it's good.
So I guess that leads to the question of like, what are they doing for E3, right? Like what? This seems like something they would announce at E3. But this is weird. Like I don't know.
Well, they're still going to talk about it a little bit. I think they're going to have like more examples of what games you can actually get on PC now, but instead of just saying like, "Hey, Sega and Bethesda, we're going to have games from them," like some actual content on what it'll be would be nice.
Absolutely.
But
Yep.
I bet they're going to talk about the new Xbox. Like, what else would they talk about? I guess
Yeah.
Halo Infinite.
Sure.
Stuff on that, but
We'll
I don't know.
hold your predictions for a moment. We'll do one more news story. It's the biggest news story. Cuphead is coming to the Tesla Model 3, S, and X. It's the biggest announcement. Your car. You can play Cuphead in your car now. Your car can play Cuphead. Nobody in this chat's reacting to me. Nobody in the call cares.
It's a Tesla. No one.
Yeah, you know what I say
Yeah,
about
it's gonna
Tesla.
really happen.
Oh, Mary, no. Oh, that's okay. I thought everybody was gonna. You can play classic arcade. Oh, I just started a video. Sorry, you heard all that music, folks. I apologize. I forgot that that's a thing that.
You can't watch videos.
Can't watch videos. I forgot. That's on me. It's on me. So yeah, Cuphead coming to Tesla. What do you guys want to do? Make it honest, open. Do you want to try to get Jake back in here for a little E3 talk? What are we feeling? Do you want to take a few minute break here and then talk a little E3, and then I could try to do a break.
I mean, if you try to do a break, it's probably going to break.
It's never gonna. You gotta trust me. I'm pretty good at this now. There's a giant ghost.
I don't trust you.
I made the ghost scary screen for a little while. Nobody noticed that. It was a lot of fun. It's like he was staring at the ghost. I know it was very important and funny.
I have the Discord call on top of the actual stream video, so
That's fair.
I can't see.
What we thinking? What we feeling? Few minute break, or do you want to just go into E3 stuff? What are you feeling?
If you can get him on, okay, but I kind of want to play more Dauntless. I gotta level my pass.
It's fair. It's fair. Somebody yell at him real quick. Yell at him. Somebody yell at him. Somebody that's not me. I can't boot Steam, or it's gonna do the thing where it's on the screen instead of the stream. Friends.
Let's just leave them.
Oh,
What's
okay.
your game thing?
Okay. It's my game thing. Oh God.
Did you have in mind? Why did you need them back?
I just wanted to talk about E3 stuff, predictions. Since next weekend, ladies and gentlemen, is E3, we usually do an E3 thing where we talk a little bit about what we're thinking for every single one of these. We could save that, though, if you guys are free sometime this week, and do a little microcast.
Sure. I mean, I don't know. E3 this year seems weird. Like, it seems like a lot of stuff is focused on stuff that's not actually coming out this year. So I mean, all the stuff that I want, besides like Pokemon and maybe Animal Crossing, but that's probably not coming out this year either. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I don't
at
know.
this point, Nintendo looks so stacked this year that they can just push Animal Crossing to like spring 2020 or like the May to June release.
What are they stacked with? What's the Nintendo games?
Pokemon, Fire Emblem, Mario Maker 2.
Right. Oh my God.
Just to start with, I think there's like 3 or so other smaller games that they've probably got there as well.
Sure.
But those 3 are like giant.
Those are big ones, yeah.
Okay. All right, then. Well, let's just run through the schedule real quick, then. Let's do a little E3 talk here. E3 2019. We started off, we were just talking about it, Saturday, June 8th. EA Play. Live from the Metrodome. What's up, EA?
Hollywood Palladium. Yeah.
Live from Hollywood Palladium. So it's just gonna be Star Wars, right?
Well, the whole schedule breakdown for Saturday, 9:15. Well, wait. Well, no, 9:15 is the countdown to EA.
The
Play,
countdown.
which nobody really needs.
Great.
We'll see some EA tattoos or whatever, like that Borderlands stream. But yeah, no. 9:30 is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. 10 o'clock is Apex Legends. 10:30 is Battlefield 5. 11 is FIFA 20. 11:30 Madden NFL 20. 12 o'clock The Sims 4. So out of all those games, I'm just gonna watch the Star Wars part because I don't give a shit about Apex Legends. My bad.
Wow, that seems really stacked.
It's kind
folks.
of underwhelming. These are all games that are already out except for Star Wars and the new versions of sport games, which, I mean, how much are they going to do? You can't reinvent soccer or NFL. I don't know.
You can. They're not going to, but you could.
Maybe they'll implement VAR into...
Yeah.
That's a soccer thing.
Maybe it'll be a rhythm-based Madden game this year, where you're just hitting rhythms to run the ball and throw.
Maybe they'll fix RPO.
They won't fix RPOs. Come on now, let's not get crazy. All right, so that's EA. So we know everything about EA. We can make some solid predictions. We know everything. Congratulations. Sunday. We got Microsoft, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. Your friend of mine, the Microsoft. What we thinking Microsoft? So new console, right?
Yeah.
That's this year.
Talking more about the Game Pass on PC. Maybe they'll mention Steam and like their games coming to Steam. Like Rapid was saying, State of Decay 2 on Steam would be pretty good. That would be worth announcing.
Probably some more about that Microsoft Earth thing.
Oh yeah, the Minecraft phone game. Sure.
Yeah. Halo, Gears, the other Gears, the 3 Gears games, right? You got Gears 5?
Oh yeah, that Funko Pop.
You got the
Gears
Funko
game
Pop
should be
one
out
and the
soon.
Tactics, right? Yeah.
The new Halo, which I actually do care about learning about since it'll be on PC.
HoloLens probably.
No, I don't think they're gonna talk about HoloLens there.
You don't think? Okay.
No.
Forza, right? New Forza.
Sure.
Probably tease
Sure.
it next year
But
launch.
not. It'll be regular Forza, which
Yeah.
who cares?
Garbage. Yeah.
So here's my bold take.
Bold me.
The car of the show.
Oh, that's a good one.
Let
me write that down for my game.
Supra.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be it's a
Toyota
new enough car, and they're gonna re-announce their partnership with Toyota because I think they lost the Toyota partnership.
They did.
So yeah, the new Supra is gonna be on stage, and it's gonna be that.
Do you have a prediction on how they're going to get the car on the stage? Like, is it going to come from the ceiling, rise up from the floor, drive it on stage?
It's going to be like the Terminator.
Ceiling.
It's going to be like the Terminator. It's going to be like the T300 where it's just like liquid goo and it forms into the car on stage.
Oh, you know it would be great if they did some shitty Eurovision style like CG effects of somehow the car transported onto the stage and just like overlaid over just the car sitting there. That would be good.
That's dope. Cool. Yeah, I think we got. I mean, I would also imagine we'd get a swath of new IPs. They need it, and they bought like all the studios.
Yeah.
They got that cash out and they bought 5, right? They bought The Initiative, Undead Labs, Playground Games, Ninja Theory, and Compulsion Games. So all of them probably have some trailer or teaser. So that'll be neat. Ninja Theory though is the one that
Well, you think Ninja Theory is going to be working on the new Battletoads because that might be okay.
No, God, no.
That would be fun.
That would be great.
And terrible.
That'd be the hypest thing in the world. It's like you gotta open it, right? Ninja Theory logo. Something super intense for a second. Like, you think it's gonna be Ninja Gaiden or something like that, and then, no, it's Battletoads. It's like...
Yeah,
that's the way it's gonna go.
I see that totally happening.
Yeah, I can see it now, too. It's gonna be great. Very excited for Ninja Theory Battletoads. Yeah. So that's Microsoft. What's your take on the new console name for Microsoft? What's is Xbox 4, Xbox 29? What's the Scorpio?
If they just call it Xbox, I would be pleased. Nobody's gonna do that. It's probably gonna have some terrible name that's way too convoluted. I don't know. I'm terrible at coming up with ideas for console names myself.
So is
Yeah,
Xbox
I
360?
have a feeling they'll just go with Xbox. I think we're at that zone where we don't need iterative updates of like the PS6 is coming in 6 years, or the PS7's following that. I think we're at that stage where we're gonna be one and done.
I could see
I-
that.
I really hope it to be that, but I have a feeling it's going to have a really stupid name that's not
Xbox
gonna
Infinite.
even.
Yeah, something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah,
Xbox Next. Xbox
Halo will
720.
be a launch title or something.
Yeah. Sure.
Xbox Now.
Xbox Now. There you go. That's a good one.
Xbox Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Next one is Bethesda at 5:30. PT. 8:30 Eastern. Gonna be a late night, folks. Bethesda.
Yeah, I know the new Elder Scrolls isn't coming out anytime soon.
They said they
and I
didn't. They were
think
going to
that-
show anything. So
Yeah, that Starfield game I don't think is this year either. I think it's later. Maybe they'll have something on it, but as for like stuff that'll come out this year, I don't know. Maybe
I don't know
they'll
if there's
finally
anything.
show the VR version of Elder Scrolls Blades like they were talking about, and it'll
Wow.
be garbage.
Exciting.
I don't know.
Man, Bethesda has a rough year. I'll be honest. I have not a clue. Doom, I guess, right? Eternal.
Oh yeah, the new Doom.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, and Wolfenstein.
And
That's
Wolfie.
due out.
Yep.
Yeah, those will be out.
Fallout 76, cosmetics, expansion, DLC,
I guess because they're
cloth bag,
keep
maybe.
kicking that dead horse alive. So yeah.
Trying to kick it alive. They're just trying to kick it back
it's
up.
definitely
Wake up,
dead.
horse!
They keep trying to do it.
Wake up, horse!
PR, yeah.
Oh fuck, that's funny. Yeah. I guess probably something for that Elder Scrolls Online. I could see something.
Oh, yeah, maybe another expansion.
Here's another
I
expansion.
don't know. I don't pay attention to that game.
Me either. So yeah, Bethesda. I don't know. New Fallout? Is that your prediction? Anyone got a hot prediction for this one?
I kind of don't care, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the opposite of hype about Bethesda this year.
Okay. Me too. Final one Sunday. Devolver Digital, 7 p.m. Pacific. 10 p.m. Eastern. Something that's gonna make you go, wow. Am I on crack cocaine right now? Am I losing my mind? That's what I did predict for Devolver again. Or just a straight up press conference that nobody would expect at this point.
Hotline Miami 3.
I did see a thing about Metal Wolf Chaos coming to Switch.
Yes.
So
Go.
that could be neat.
Great. Okay. I don't know what else Devolver has right now, but we'll see.
Do you
Monday.
think, are they working with the Crank Machine? What's that? The handheld Crank Machine?
Crank?
Oh,
Machine?
Play.date.
Yeah, you
Playdate?
think they could work with that?
No.
No?
No, it sounds like that machine is like a weird, like, you're not going to be selling games for it. It's going to be like homebrew stuff you sideload onto it and just the
okay.
games that they have announced for it, which is crazy because it's $150. And that new fancy ass Tamagotchi that comes out next month is only $60, and it has like Bluetooth, and the screen is actually backlit, unlike the Playdate. But whatever.
Yeah, but then you just got a Tamagotchi. Does it have a crank?
It connects
I
to
can
an
do
app.
that too.
Thank you. It connects to a phone app. Does the Playdate do that? No. So there.
Man, I'm looking at Devolver Digital's Twitter. There's a lot of neat games they got. Let me just tell you that much. That's real cool.
Yeah, they sneakily have a good collection.
They do. Okay. Monday.
Oh, I was
What?
gonna ask if Ape Out was Devolver Digital because that was a cool game. They'll just
Good
have
question.
something cool.
Yeah, they
that
have
I
a
don't
few
know
cool things.
about. Yeah, because I don't pay attention to indie games, even though I should. My bad.
Damn, Mary.
I'm sorry.
It was published by them.
Okay, yeah. So hopefully something good like that.
Maybe Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon 2. Enter the Tungeon? Tujin? Who knows? They'll have some neat stuff. I always love Devolver. They warm my heart. Finally, Monday. Really, finally Monday is Ubisoft. I don't have a time for that one. It's at some point. Ubi. What do we think for Ubi on Monday? The day I'm taking off work. Ubi.
I honestly have no clue. New Just Dance, that'll probably be
Yeah.
there.
Sure.
Um,
Assassin's Creed. I think.
are they? I think they're taking a year off
I could
this
see that.
year,
Yeah.
right? I
Yep.
thought I saw something about that.
Watch Dogs, probably. That's probably
Yes,
this
Yeah.
the
year.
new Watch Dogs set in the UK. That'll be cool. Where supposedly it has a lady main character and there's no guns, which that sounds great. I'll play
Really
that.
hoping it's in London. We are way beyond due for a London video game of some form.
Oh, Beyond Good and Evil 2, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we probably see something there. That's gonna be good. Skull and
Yeah.
Bones
More,
coming out
yeah.
too. That's that pirate game. You don't think? You don't-
No, that pirate game got indefinitely delayed recently, aka canceled.
wow.
So
Whoa, okay.
yeah,
That thing looked almost
yeah.
done.
I should have put that in a news story. It might have been, but maybe they realized like it's just a bad idea to bring out a game with just ship combat.
Yeah,
And that's it.
and nothing else.
Okay, I've got 2 predictions. Let's see. Here's my 2 predictions. Number 1. Nintendo game from Ubisoft. Nintendo property of some kind made by Ubisoft. Another something. Another one of
That's
those.
Very obvious, but go on.
Number 2,
Sure.
new Prince of Persia. This is the year we get a new Prince of Persia game.
So I'll be happier if you combine those and say
Ooh.
it's a new Prince of Persia and it's exclusive to Switch.
Ooh. Okay. You have a deal, sir. You have a deal. That's my prediction. A new
Yeah.
Switch exclusive.
I hope they have some kind of new Nintendo thing, like the Rayman or Rabbids or whatever the hell.
So you're saying Rabbids game? That's
Mario
Mary
thing.
prediction? Okay, good. Mary's prediction? Rabbids.
No, but I bet they have some kind of Nintendo exclusive thing again. I don't know what, but
Mary will be happy with Mario and blank. It's Mario and rabbits, but the rabbits are just reskinned to anything else.
yes, yeah.
It's Mario and Ezio Auditore.
Sure.
Hanging out! Eating some pasta! Looking at you,
I
huh?
mean, yeah, they would be best friends.
Yeah.
Very Italian together, just like...
All Italian get together.
They'll have Christmas together and eat lasagna.
Oh my god, you would play that
But-
game. You would
Yeah.
absolutely.
Ferraris down.
Just talking to each other in the most offensive Italian stereotype ever.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'd play that game in a heartbeat. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My prediction is the one I made from last year, but it still seems very obvious. BTS is in Just Dance.
Okay.
At least one song. It's
Okay.
due. It's a way overdue.
I just remembered there was that Ubisoft guy that leaked the new Splinter Cell game. So
Oh,
that'll
yeah,
probably
that
be
as
there.
Right. Right. Splinter Cell. Right. Probably some extreme sports type game. They like Steep. They made Steep. They made Crew 2. They seem to have somebody on staff over there at a high-ranking position that loves like extreme sports. So you'll probably see something there. I don't know what, but something. Ghost.
Parasailing game.
Yeah. All right. This guy, I bet Ubisoft always has the best press conference. Let's all be honest. It's a ton of fun every year. I love it. It's the thing I cannot miss.
Bring back Mr. Caffeine.
Oh my god. That's Mary's other prediction. Mr. Caffeine shows up again.
That's gonna be my prediction every year.
Cool. South Park. You think a new South Park game? No. Anno. A new Anno game.
No, it's too early. They just
Rayman.
released one a couple months ago.
Rayman.
Maybe a new Rayman for
Rayman.
Switch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I could see Rayman definitely. But like literally just named Rayman. Just straight up retool the whole thing. We're starting from the ground up. It's Rayman. Okay, good. I'm glad we were able to. We predicted all these things. Yes, arms. Oh my god. That'd be amazing.
No legs, but he's got the arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still no legs, just arms. Seems like an odd choice, character design wise, but all right, let's go with it. Fuck. For Honor 2. That's all I have to say. Thank you. We got all the predictions. We've hit them all now with that one. Square Enix.
I saw rumors that they're gonna show that Avengers game finally.
Yes,
that would
I would
make
imagine
sense.
that.
There better be a fuckload of information on Final Fantasy VII Remake because I need to know. They're definitely going to show Tifa, and the internet is going to explode over Tifa being back and all the fan art. Hopefully they have
short shots.
Yes, yeah, and her tank top,
Yep.
suspenders, yeah. I bet they'll have some actual an actual gameplay demo would be good. If they show like actual new content that they made up for this game, like they said they were going to, like something that wasn't in the original game, besides that little Sephiroth scene from the last trailer, that would be very cool. Maybe they will show a new party member like that wasn't in maybe a Turk will join you. I don't fucking know. Like something like that would be cool.
Other prediction, I would like to make two more predictions. Kingdom Hearts 4.
No.
It's happening.
There's no way.
It's it's happening. And also Yoko Taro.
No, from what spoilers about the Kingdom Hearts 3 ending.
No.
But
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You forget.
Get that evil away from me. Don't even talk about it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
God damn it.
But
Can't hear you now. You're going to have to give me a thumbs up when you're ready to.
Okay.
It's your fault. We haven't even played the game.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, the way Kingdom Hearts 3 ends, I don't know if a traditional sequel would work for that. It may have a different name.
Not this soon, at least.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 15 years for that to occur.
I'm going to be an old man, have kids, and then it's like, Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out. Yay! Great. Cool.
I don't know what Square Enix will have on my end. I think you're right. They won't have a Tomb Raider this year, and they'll double down or focus on that Marvel game as the Western thing.
Yeah, I believe that's being developed by the same studio that does the Deus Ex games. So, yeah, that'll be their American game this year.
Mm-hmm. That'll underperform.
How about...
Yeah.
Okay, Life is Strange, all right?
How's Life is Strange 2 doing? No one knows.
No one knows! That's upsetting. I don't know. I think Yoko Taro. I think you'll get here's your just a hot teaser trailer, just like a really like here's Yoko Taro, here's a setting, and that's it trailer, like
Yeah.
maybe 10,
I can see
15, 20 seconds long. By the maker of Nier Automata.
Yeah, I don't really.
Platinum.
Hopefully, there's some kind of new IP from Square that's totally original and is a JRPG because I would like that a lot. I also did see that Secret of Mana Switch collection got rated for Europe, so maybe they're going to announce that coming over here at E3. Um, so yeah, that has Secret of Mana 3, which never came out in the US legally. There was that fan translation, but that would be the first time it's coming out over here.
I forgot to change the Anthem roadmap thing. Hold on.
The roadmap for our podcast is getting
Current news, E3.
messed up.
There you go.
Okay.
Fine. It's not easy to remember that. I apologize, folks. And then Nintendo is Tuesday. Right?
Yep.
And that's it. That's Nintendo.
For Nintendo, we talked about Nintendo a little bit already, but I hope they have Scalebound on Switch, like that rumor like a couple months ago was talking about the canceled Microsoft game being put on there. And I hope it's Scalebound because from what I saw of previews of that game, like what they did not show at press conferences, it was a really cool action RPG.
Yep.
And I want to play that. So
Cool.
It apparently happened a couple days ago, but it's not going to be at E3. But Senran Kagura Peach Ball has been announced to release July 9th. So get ready for that, Mary.
yeah, and they're bringing out a PC version of Peach Ball and Reflections, but that's coming out like a month later. So I will get the Switch version because I want to play that when it comes out.
Also, there's a physical version as well.
Yes, I'm going to get. Definitely getting the physical cart because I want to touch it, just like the players. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't lick it.
Don't lick it. Just.
Yeah, it'll taste bad.
It'll taste not good.
They made sure that you weren't able to lick it because that would be a different ESRB rating.
Very different. So I think we know pretty much all Nintendo's going to show. I doubt there's going to be maybe one game surprise, maybe Metroid.
Metroid they'll show more of. Isn't the Pokemon thing this week? There's like actually a separate Pokemon Direct.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah. There's a separate Pokemon Direct thing I think happening very soon. I'm pretty sure it's this week. But yeah, they'll show more Pokemon. They'll probably show some Metroid, maybe tease Bayonetta or something, or like, hey, Wonderful 101 is coming.
Yay! Mesa will be very excited.
Like that. Yeah.
I mean, Nintendo is pretty good at not being leaky and actually having surprises.
Yep.
So I doubt I'll be able to predict whatever they have there that's new.
Yeah.
Let's go. Here go. Nintendo IPs.
I'm expecting one Wii U thing. Most likely Wonderful 101.
Oh, like port? Okay.
Yeah, like a port of some form.
Okay.
And then some Metroid stuff, and then like 2 new games. One's going to be like maybe an RPG from Squeenix or something, following on from whatever the fuck that 2.5D one was.
I'd like to see some more footage of Shin Megami Tensei 5 that they showed when they announced the Switch.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. That would be good. I'd love to see that and play it eventually, but who knows?
How about
I forgot about that.
How about a port of that there Wii thing, that there Wii Sports. Little Wii Sports. Huh? Switch Sports. No?
I mean, they might do that, but I really don't give a shit, so.
New Donkey
I'm not
Kong.
gonna buy it.
3 for Switch.
Okay. How about a new Kid Icarus game? Anyone?
The
No?
3DS one was cool, but I was one of the weirdos that liked it. So
How about a new Nintendogs?
That's already basically announced.
How about a new Legend of Zelda?
there's Link's Awakening coming
Okay.
out,
Yes.
and they'll probably have more on that.
Okay, I have no idea. I'm
But
gonna be surprised.
actually, we did see that hiring thing. They are hiring up for Monolith Soft, who worked on Breath of the Wild. I
Right.
think they're
Mhm.
going to be making some kind of Breath of the Wild sequel. So
Maybe
an
maybe
actual announcement of that.
that's close on Breath of the Wild 2, sort of like wind whipping leaves or something. I don't know.
That would be a big deal.
It would be. The best Legend of Zelda game gets a sequel. That's our prediction for Nintendo.
I would
Um,
instantly buy that. So
I think that'll be next year sometime, and
Okay.
I think this year it'll end on a Switch Mini or like the
oh
very, very
yeah,
slightly upgraded Switch, but it's like not very much upgraded to be worth your time. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
those two iterations.
Okay. Makes
yeah, something about those would be good.
sense. How about Echo the Dolphin? I got none. That's all I got. I don't know what else they could show that would surprise me, but there will.
It'll probably be something original that you just wouldn't be
Yep.
able to think of. Like, I
Yep.
doubt it's like a new F-Zero or something like that.
I mean, you could say all the things, like, maybe there'll be a new Kirby, maybe a new Donkey Kong, maybe
Yeah,
a new...
right.
Like,
The
you just
Yoshi
run it down,
thing.
just run down the list and go, you're going to hit one of the 5 at some point. There are 5 games that you'll probably get a shot at, and...
Something new
Yes.
where they're like Box Boy or whatever. Like, that would be cool. Like a new Nintendo IP would
Yep.
be great.
GameCube games on that
Yep.
NES bullshit online thing.
Wii games
Sure.
on the Nintendo Online. All of them. Just put all the different games. It's going to be great. So there are...
All 20,000.
There are a few additional events I wanted to mention. One, Limited Run Games is having an event that is June 10th at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. So Limited Run Games is really neat. They do a lot of cool stuff. The reason I bring it up, they're talking to Chex Quest people. That was a thing that happened.
Oh, okay.
What if
You
we...
want your fancy physical collector's edition of Chex Quest 3 or whatever.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I
Give me
understand that.
Also, I want to see what they do because I like Limited Run Games stuff. They do nice work, and it'd be interesting to see what a press conference from them looks like. So, it'll be cool. That'd be really, really neat, and I'm excited about it. I have no idea what you're gonna see, but also, Kind of Funny Games is doing a showcase. After that,
Do we have a release date for Judgment?
I think it is coming out this summer. They already have that new version out in Japan where they replace the guy who did drugs. So I think it's coming out in
Great.
July.
I did see that.
Yep. And our final one is the PC Gaming Show. You're going to get 3 or 4 good games out of this one. The question I have for you all is, where does Cyberpunk show up? Which stage? Now that we've reached the end and the most important game, it's time to talk about the most important game.
Well,
Where does
it won't
Cyberpunk show up?
It won't show up at Sony, so it's pretty much guaranteed to show up in Microsoft's,
You think?
right? Like, yeah.
What about PC
that's-
Gaming Show?
I mean, maybe for like a little bit, but it's going to be shown first at Microsoft and be more of a big deal there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. All right, that's our predictions. The E3 game I made will be out tonight, hopefully.
Oh boy,
So check it out.
that'll be fun.
I got all kinds of predictions.
It'll be
on that.
out. If you're listening to the audio version, it'll be out already. So
Yeah.
you should find it.
Yeah, go out there. It'll be on our website, front page. First link, click it. The winner wins nothing. Maybe.
Well, you win.
I could
I
could send you a little trophy, I guess. I could send a. It's fine.
a little homemade one.
A little homemade.
That'd
I
be
can
fun.
sketch it
Great.
on wood. You've won this year. Congratulations. Put it on your wall. And then when
You won E3.
Congratulations. You won. You're the winner.
The gamers didn't win this year. You did.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, so check that out. I want to thank everybody for joining us for this long podcast. Hopefully
Yeah, we gotta
everything's
end
good.
it so I can let my cat out.
He's
We're
like a
gonna-
prisoner. He's like, I gotta get out of here, man. This is what the hooskow is like. We're trapped in a hooskow.
Just staring out, all sad.
So thank you for putting up with my trash stream. I've been Albie. You can like us on iTunes, even though iTunes is dying. But you can leave a comment. Helps out the show.
Look, he's trying to grab.
he's
to the
trying to.
middle. He's trying to.
He's
bust
scared.
out. You gotta-
Please. Yeah. YouTube, Twitch. Look out for some streams coming up. Jake is going to be doing some stuff. I'm going to be doing some stuff. I'm planning to sit down with a friend of mine and talk about the E3 game I made and some of the choices I made with that at some point. So, be a fun little thing at some point. And then, yeah. ROMSbag@gmail.com is the email address. @ROMSbag is Twitter. Thank you, everybody. It's been episode 166 of ROMS or Baghdad. I've been Albie. I hope you have a good night. Get ready for E3. Put your E3 pants on. It's time to go. Good night.
Come and ride the train and ride it. Woo woo. I'm sorry.
Just gonna.
I listened to that yesterday because of E3 coming up. I really did.
Just gonna.
You gonna turn off the stream?
Just gonna work on it. Just gonna thank you for joining us. Hold on, hold on. I don't know how to turn it off.
Did you do it yet? Like I said, I gotta let the cat out. The other cat's taunting him back there.
Yeah, I see that. I saw the little paw underneath the door as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
No, it's still alive.
I can't
Hey.
make it. I can't make
So-
it. I can't make it. I can't. I don't want. I wanted to make
Look,
a.
he's so smart. He knows how to open the door. He just can't.
Aw.
All right, folks. Thank you, and good night.